All right. Welcome to our live play stream of Vecna Eve of Ruin. We are not professional actors. We're not entertainers. So this is going to be more like a reality TV show than a like Game of Thrones drama. So it'll be silly sometimes. It's not always going to be the smoothest. We're really just a group of dudes that's going to play D&D anyway, and we figured we'd let you guys join us. So I'm going to go around, let everybody introduce their characters real quick, and then we will jump right back into where we left off. So you guys go ahead.
Name is Zulk. I'm playing a Earth Genasi Twilight Cleric.
Tank. I'm playing a fairy wizard.
Alien, playing a assassin rogue halfling.
Udon, playing War Totem Barbarian.
I'm Zero. I'm playing a Aberrant Mind Sorcerer.
I am Valvaris Guthrie. I am a Wood Elf Ranger.
All right. Our characters were hired by Lord Neverember to go attempt to rescue 4 nobles that had been kidnapped from Neverwinter. The local authorities had scryed on them, and the scrying had led to a tomb in the Neverdeath graveyard. They found catacombs beneath the tomb. They discovered a cult of Vecna, fought a water elemental, and were able to rescue 4 prisoners. They discovered a ritual going on where the cult of Vecna was sapping the secrets energy from an elf in a cage. They stopped the ritual, and at that moment, were all port keyed out of there, and they woke up in a shallow ditch in the graveyard of Evernight, the Shadowfell version of Neverwinter. The elf that they rescued is an expert in the plains. He filled them in on the fact that they're in the Shadowfell. One member of your group did not get teleported with you. The paladin, something happened, and in his place, where he was standing in the group, is a wood elf that you do not recognize.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
Where's Thurgo? Did I see Thurgo?
I think he's missing. I'm guessing you were in the ritual too.
I was minding my own damn business, and then all of a sudden, kapoof.
So you're not a cultist.
No.
You guys hear like a coming from up outside the pit, and based on your experiences in the Neverwinter version of this graveyard, there are probably undead milling around up there at ground level.
I get a perception check to see if he's lying about being a cultist.
Roll insight, and Valvaris, you roll either deception or persuasion, but don't tell us which.
Hey, Tank.
What's up?
It's time. We gotta get the tiny huts out.
Yeah, I think so.
We gotta get some long rest in.
I rolled a 20.
All right. What did you roll, Valvaris?
A 15.
All right. So, does it seem like you're lying about not being a cultist, or does it seem like you're being sincere?
No, I'm being sincere.
All right. He seems pretty up front, pretty straightforward.
Okay.
The sound of the undead above you is getting closer. It sounds like there's several, at least a dozen, if not more.
I look at the party and tell them that say I could cast my tiny hut spell, give us an 8-hour rest, and I believe nothing can enter it.
Spot.
Well, we're sitting in a kind of like a grave, right?
It's a 10-foot deep pit that's about 15 feet across. So
I feel like this is a perfect spot for it.
I guess we'll wake up with a bunch of zombies on top of us.
I'm not
So you're gonna fall down the pit.
right here.
Yeah.
I mean, they might go away if the sun comes up. I don't know.
With like Morton or Liam's tiny hut, you can make it so that they can't see in and like they can't hear through it. So theoretically, maybe zombies are gonna not pay so much attention to it. It's hard to tell.
I mean, they might, as long as they don't fall in this grave.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess let's do
It'll
it.
be okay. Get us a long rest in.
So you're gonna cast Liam's tiny hut.
Yep.
All right. So Somebody roll me percentiles because there's a decent chance that undead wander over towards this pit from the sounds you guys have already been making talking before you get the dome up. So there's a 70% chance. So somebody roll me percentiles.
Yeah, I love how automatically done. 82.
Okay, so that's actually high enough. You hear the sounds of undead coming close, but everybody gets quiet. You know, a lot of you guys have some experience with stealth, and you're able to just hunker down and let the ghouls pass by. And after a minute, you guys get your or your Leomund's tiny hut up in this little pit, and the pit's just high enough so that the dome is right below ground level. So unless you were pretty close, nobody's going to be able to see it either.
Yeah, we can make it brown, make it look like just a hole,
Okay.
a little hole.
That's
Um,
super.
I
So-
feel like we should get a game plan because we're obviously in some pretty deep stuff.
We're in the hut, right?
You guys are safely in the hut now, yeah.
Okay.
And you can have it dimly lit or whatever you want the light
Yeah,
in here.
so we've seemed to stumble upon something much bigger than we anticipated.
What exactly did the elf guy tell us about the Shadowfell? Because I'm pretty
Still
sure I
here?
wasn't here for that.
He's
Yeah,
here.
yeah, he should be with us.
Yeah. So Eldon, he explained that basically the Shadowfell is like a photo negative of the real world of the prime material, and so this if there's a city in the prime material, there's going to be a negative reflection of it in the Shadowfell. A mountain on the prime material might be a giant hill of skulls in the Shadowfell. Distances kind of stretch out and condense in weird ways. So Tank flew up and kind of got a look at Evernight, this Shadowfell reflection of Neverwinter, and where Neverwinter has that warm river that flows through it that keeps the city warm all year round. In place of that is a river of lava that flows through the middle of Evernight, and the beautiful architecture of Neverwinter is replaced by sharp edges and black stone. Ash is constantly falling from the sky because of the lava and stuff. So, and the sky is like the Outworld from Mortal Kombat. It's just roiling black clouds. It's ever night. So, just in the dark, gloomy, gothic reflection of Neverwinter. And because you're in the graveyard, it seems you have been teleported to the graveyard here. So if you guys are all familiar with the layout of Neverwinter, this place is going to be similar. Eldon even said that there's a market near here in Neverwinter, so there might be a market near here in Evernight. But he also said that this is a plane that is practically completely occupied by undead. So you are going to stand out if you and when you go there. Well, and a reminder of last time, you guys did find that information about the crevices of dusk, which are portals that will randomly open up like rifts in space time that connect Neverwinter to Evernight. But there was some mention that there are stable portals in certain places. He just didn't know where any of them were.
I'm also going to give those books that I found to Tank.
Okay.
Let him read over them. He's a reading guy.
The 10-inch tall fairy is sitting there. You can't even see him because the book is
I'll
taller
turn.
than he
I'll turn the pages for him.
is. Yeah.
I would
Yeah, I'm rest mode now.
yeah.
I'm mobile.
I would like to pray upon Selene for some divine intervention.
All
See
right.
if she can get us back towards the material plane.
So you're going to attempt to uh, enact divine intervention using your cleric ability.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to go to kind of the farthest, most unoccupied space within the hut.
Right.
I know it's pretty small in here. I'm going to
Yeah.
get down on my knees, put my hands together. Dear great Selene, I know it's been a while since we spoke, but as a devout follower of your holiness, I pray for help to get us to the material plane. We've seemed to gotten in a pretty bad situation, and if you can grant me this, I will never ask for anything from you again. Amen.
Your holy symbol of Selene begins to flash, glowing faintly, weakly, like her connection. It's hard for her to reach you here in the Shadowfell, but you do get that little bit of response with your arcane focus, your holy symbol glowing a little bit. So go ahead and roll your percentiles. You have to roll under your level. So you guys are level 10.
Oh,
I mean,
Damn.
your holy symbol glowing faintly, it gave you some reassurance, and it
I still feel her a little bit.
well, and it's harder for her to reach you here, but you kind of have this sense wash over you, like I'm not ignoring you,
Yeah.
but you can handle this, and you're gonna need this later. It's kind of like the vibe that you get from her
Okay.
response. Like now's not the time to use something so powerful.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'll go in rest mode.
All right, everybody else going to sleep? Anybody?
You're just going to sleep.
Yeah. You did.
I'll take the first
Warforged
watch.
don't have a trademark
can't
on
Just
rest
seeing here.
mode. Yeah. Nobody else is doing anything else. You guys are taking a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we not gonna watch? No, we're not gonna rest in ships.
We don't really have
can
to.
watch-
Nothing.
I can
Nothing
watch-
can enter this building. Nothing can enter this hut.
I can watch while resting. I can see and hear while resting.
Yeah, the Warforged, if he stands like at one side, he can see 70% of the area of the dome, just like behind his peripherals. If the ghouls happen to come from directly behind him, he won't see. They can't get in anyway. It's up to you guys.
And I don't have to take the full rest either, so I could do some watching if I need to. 'Cause I have trance.
Right, elves only have to sleep half the time.
Creatures can't enter this, by the way, so y'all can get your. You don't have to really rest. I mean, watch if you don't want
That
to.
might be out there. How long does this hut
Yeah.
last?
Exactly 8 hours,
8
which is how long the long rest is. I think what Ilian is worried about is if nobody watches, 50 zombies are piled on this
Yeah,
dome when
that's
it winks out right as you guys wake up.
That's what I'd say. If somebody was to wake up 7.5 hours into it, we should be pretty good.
Be a long rest.
Yeah, you can do up to during an 8 hour long rest. You can do up to 2 hours of light activity as long as you sleep for 6 of those 8 hours. All right, watches, no watches. What are we doing?
I'll watch.
I mean, I get my full after 4
All
hours.
right,
So I can
so
watch.
we'll do 2 watches. We'll do 0 first, and then. So also, you guys, Valvaris, you've addressed very little, and you're about to go to sleep with him in the same dome as you. Just
Down.
pointing that out.
I'm standing at one end of the hut. I'm staring at him.
Staring at him. He's gonna take. Are you gonna let him take second watch, like leave him awake while everyone else is asleep, or are you just gonna stay staring at him during his watch too?
Staring at him during his watch. I'm staring at him the whole time. I don't have to. I don't have to do anything else.
You don't even blink, do you?
No. I don't have eyelids.
All right, so I'll still divide it up. So 0, roll perception for the first watch.
Oh my god, we're all dead.
What was it?
What's your perception?
That's plus one.
That is not a 4.
It's definitely a 4.
Plus one is 5.
All right, so nothing happens. The 4 hours that you're responsible for pass by uneventfully, as far as you know. You don't sense the tremors in the ground.
Or see them. Or
Nope, can't even smell it. Valvaris, you want to roll perception for your watch?
Yeah, that's just as bad. Rolled a 3 plus a 5, so 8.
Okay, slightly better, but still awful. Roll me a d6.
6.
Okay, so during your watch, you're keeping an eye out. You're used to being alone in the wilderness, so it's almost like as you're sitting there quietly, and anybody who's ever been in the woods at night, it's very quiet. The sound of all these people sleeping around you is like you're in a concert hall with heavy metal music playing, and you can't hear outside the dome, so it's like I'm trapped in here with all this noise. But you begin to catch something out of the corner of your eye, and when you turn to look, you see that 6 ghouls have fallen into the pit and are like wedged between the dome's curved roof and the sheer wall of the outside of this pit, and they're all just kind of like kind of banging on the dome. Not like they're trying to get in. It's just they all slipped down and now they're in this wedge space, so they're trapped against one side of the dome.
Is that right behind me?
It's right behind Volvaris across the dome from you.
Oh, okay.
And after he turns to look, you notice the same thing.
Yeah, that's a problem. I don't really know this alien guy, but I think he might have been right.
What are you doing? You got 2 hours left of the dome, and these 6 guys are just kind of wedged in there, not really able to get out.
We're all
Hell, I
awake,
guess
right?
go ahead and wake up.
No, I mean the only people that are so the Warforged is in a trance and Valvaris is awake. Everybody else is sleeping.
So things can pass through from our end to that end, but not the other way around, right?
I think so.
That is your understanding of the
We can pass
situation.
through. We can pass through.
Anybody with
Oh, yeah.
permission, yeah.
Right. Well, what I'm aiming at here is I could technically just pull out my longbow and start killing these things, and they can't do anything about it.
That's not found a zombie glitch.
Right. So for the next 2 hours while they keep sleeping, I just keep shooting these things until they
Or
die.
XP farming.
You're gonna have to go out there and get your arrows.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think your arrow. I think he's right. I don't think your arrows would go through it because they're no longer carried by you. But if you just walked up there and started just stabbing zombies in the head like the Walking Dead fence around the prison, I'm pretty sure that's a viable option.
Yeah, I got 2 short swords. I can short sword them.
All right, about 2 minutes worth of effort, you've stabbed the crap out of these zombies over and over and over again. So now there's just a pile of zombie mush and blood and gore wedged on one end of the dome.
Yeah, waiting to shower down.
It's not like a ton. Whoever's sleeping close to that's probably going to get some gunk on them. But you gonna bother waking everybody up? You're just gonna stab some zombies and go back to watch.
No, I'm just gonna stab them and go back to watching.
All right. So, you guys finish your long rest. You can get your HP, half your spent hit die, your spell slots, and all. And as the dome winks out, you guys wake up. Some of you might have been having okay dreams, and those illusions are shattered by the visual of the Shadowfell, and you're like, "Oh crap, we're still in this hellscape." So what's
I'm gonna
everybody
try to
doing?
convince everybody that this guy we just randomly found is a real deal. I watched him do some crazy shit for a long time.
You're selling the group on Volvaris.
Yeah,
Nice. All right.
You ain't gonna tell me, dog. I see the bodies over there.
could have been me, man.
You ain't got it in you.
Roll a persuasion check or performance, your choice.
+9, 25.
20, okay. So everybody can decide how convincing a 25 is on your character believing that Volvaris is the real deal.
I mean, I've known Zero, and he's never lied.
he's never,
Yeah.
he's,
Nose never lies.
he's
Yes, you know us.
mechanically incapable.
Yeah, it's not He's not programmed to lie. What's this guy's name? Is it Eden? Eden?
Oh, Eldon?
Eldon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him what his first course of action should be here. He's more familiar with this place.
Most of my knowledge is literary, not actual experience. I would say that traveling to the market nearby, I would probably try to blend in as best we can, but in the only place that I think we'll have any chance of finding information on the crevices of dusk lies in the market. In the city, at the very least.
Well,
Do you really
Think you
think
wanna
we're
read
gonna
them
find
books?
living people over there that will talk to us?
I don't necessarily think we'll find living people that will talk to us, no. There are ghouls and vampires. There are intelligent beings here. It's not all undead or mindless zombies. We just have to convince one of them to help us.
Sound like a plan.
A very difficult thing to do.
We gonna follow this guy?
Yeah.
I
Lead
trust
the
this
way.
guy with my life.
We should at least attempt to disguise ourselves a little bit before we head in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cover ourselves in the blood and guts of
Some
our
ghouls.
enemies.
About our only option.
I'm gonna
Eldon looks
pick some-
very disgusted by this
Yeah.
idea.
I'm gonna pick up a ghoul face and just put it
Hey,
on.
old. Close your mouth.
All right. Everybody, let's do a group
Persuasion.
disguise check. So you could either use proficiency in disguise kits if you have that, or your deception score, your choice. But everybody roll, and we'll see if it's a group success or failure.
Rolled a 15.
20.
Nice, nice.
I got a 13.
It's
What'd you say the checks were?
either disguise kit or deception. Eldon rolled a 16.
Perfect. Oh, 17.
17 total.
Yeah.
Nice. Everybody gets the gore. Eldon's very reticent, but he ends up getting it and wiping it on his nice jacket. He's like, "Well, this jacket was already ruined anyway." He's like hanging intestines around his neck. Valvaris sees you guys do that, and is just like, "Nah," and just decides to go as he is. Thankfully, as a group, you guys look gruesome enough.
If we stand by him, we'll must smell.
Yeah, that's it. He's gonna like Assassin's Creed style. He's gonna blend in with you guys as you go.
The old classic hood up trick.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna keep bumping him as we walk along. I'm bump him every now and again.
He puts
So
his
the
hat
guts
on.
yeah.
Lead us to the market, Eldon.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll
Well,
follow you.
it never winter. It's this way. If someone could just give me a little boost up out of this hole.
Oh yeah.
I'll eat them out.
You just toss. You just like
So,
the camera
I'm gonna remind
flashes
remind
to
him on not
outside the
throwing too
hole.
hard.
Yeah, the camera flashed outside the hole, and he just comes shooting up like a rock star coming up out of the stage. He's like, oh, all right, thank you. Everybody else, you can climb out of the hole easy enough. I think there's an athletics check in the book, but it's a hole. You guys are adventurers. You're level 10. You can get out of a freaking hole. So,
I just want to jump out.
yeah, you guys are traveling through the graveyard, and just like in Neverwinter, there's mist hanging, and there are ghouls and zombies. But since they're not organized in any fashion, you guys can travel through them pretty easily and get further into the city. You do see vampires, ghouls, zombies, other various forms of undead, going about what look like mundane business. Um, and right after you get out of the graveyard and into the city, you see this large market, stalls with canopies over top. Everything has that grim, gothic vibe to it. A lot of the vendors here are selling like pickled body parts, fingers, eyeballs, intestines, jars of stomach acid, and a lot of the creatures here are buying those things, and they have like a very grocery shopping vibe. Like these people are picking up dinner for their families. Um, you do see other various merchants that do have some physical goods that are not body parts, but mostly that's what's going on here is people buying and selling pieces of living things.
I don't want to talk to those people.
This goes on for blocks in every direction.
Talk about knowing your consumer.
Yeah. Yes.
As a cleric, I'm visibly disgusted being here.
Yeah.
I do not enjoy this at all.
Yeah. Luckily, because of your disguise, you guys are able to make your way through the crowd without drawing too much attention. Every once in a while, somebody will give like a sidelong glance to Valvaris, but you get the feeling that because he's here with other undead, that they assume that he belongs here. What are you doing?
Yeah,
What are
I
you
want
looking for?
to keep my eye out for someone who looks like they might be connected to or might be some type of caster. Somebody that
Definitely
maybe
not
isn't
talk to someone
from
that's selling
here
body
themselves.
parts.
Okay, Ilian, you make an investigation check, and then what did you say, Zero?
We should definitely not talk to someone that's selling body parts.
Are we still level 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you get back to Neverwinter, you'll level up to level 11. If
So that's a 16.
Okay, so after a few minutes, you guys working your way around, you see like so there are stalls, but it's kind of like the main road in a small town. There are also some storefronts that are like permanent structures that are also open and operating and taking advantage of the market atmosphere. And you see a shop with like red drapery around the front porch, around the entrance, and most of the colors here are real like muted grays and blacks and browns. So like that swath of color over the doorway kind of draws your eye, and you see standing like out front, like talking to people here and there, making gestures, inviting people into their shop. What looks like probably 55-year-old female, white hair, um, but she is wearing a cape and has the distinct appearance of a vampire. Her shop is Sangora Sanguinaries. She sells blood, but she looks probably the most rational, the most sane person in this area that you can see. The closest thing to a living creature.
Guys, let me go in. I don't have any blood.
Yeah, so I'm gonna nudge the party, but guys, that
Zero.
might be our best bet.
Should I go in alone since I don't have blood?
You may not have blood.
I don't think
How
she
much
needs much.
information,
She has plenty.
how much knowledge would I have about vampires at this point?
Make a history check. Also, Zero, you do not have blood, but your body has fluids, so your body functions very similar to a living creature. So I believe a vampire could still feed on you.
Fluids?
You have fluids.
She better not suck my fluids.
What'd you roll, Lillian?
Yeah, 11.
You guys have probably run into a spare vampire here or there, but I mean, vampires aren't as famous in their world, like in the fantasy world in Faerun, as they are in our world. Like, there's not famous books and movies about vampires. So, I mean, you're probably based on your background familiar with like the stake to the heart and the garlic. But other than that, and that they drink blood, and that they can't go out in sunlight. But other than like the most basic version of vampire lore, you're not super familiar with them.
Nothing about them being extremely charming or anything.
You only know the stuff I said.
Alright, Dillian.
Like you said, he doesn't have blood.
Boys. I'm going to do something.
Yeah, but she still has blood, right?
She has blood.
She's got tons of blood.
She's selling
A
blood.
whole store full of it.
She's not selling any other fluids, right?
You could definitely tell her that you're
Make
trying
a
to.
perception check to see if you see the kind of thing that comes out of you when you're wounded in a
There's just
jar
a
in her shop.
there's just a Warforged section.
There's a whole entire Warforged just strung up.
Those could just be robots or whatever.
What's your perception, Zero?
18.
You do see a few jars of silvery liquid that's vaguely familiar,
Cousin Jack.
reminiscent of your own life fluid. What
Well,
do you
as I
guys
get
do?
closer, I take a little peek, and I immediately turn around and come back. It's not gonna work.
As you get near her and then you like stop and turn around, you hear her voice call out to you. There's no need to be troubled, young sir. You may approach. You're not in any danger here.
You telling the truth?
But roll an insight check. Or are you asking her?
No, I'm
Okay. Yeah.
asking myself.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah. Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Ah. Roughly how far are we right now?
You
He
guys,
walked up to her.
yeah, you guys stayed back probably
I'm
at
young,
about 40 feet, and he got to about 20 feet and started to turn around, and then she called for him. So, what are you doing, Zero?
I trust her.
Right.
Telling everybody else I trust her too.
Um. So, with telepathically,
No, I'm just talking to him.
okay.
We're about
Uh, she's gonna say, "I am Sangora, and you seem lost. I don't think you're interested in a cup of warm blood, but perhaps you need directions or maybe knowledge. Knowledge is power, you know."
I do know that. I know somebody else knows that very well too. My friend Tank. I ain't got much knowledge to offer you, but
Knowledge is not free, dear. I would be willing to answer one of your questions for 20 gold, or we can trade a question for a question.
I don't know what that means.
I think she wants to ask you a question, maybe.
Go ahead.
How did a lovely little innocent being like you end up here in the corpse
Well,
market in Evernight?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got no clue. I was running around. I was trying to read some papers about a ritual going on, and then I woke up in a hole.
That has happened to many young men in my experience. So, you may ask your question.
Uh, how do we get to Neverwinter from this plane?
Oh, she looks around and kind of check to see if anybody's listening. The most reliable form of transportation would be powerful magic. If you are not capable of that on your own, then one of these crevices of dusk,
One of these?
yeah, there's some scattered around, mostly inconvenient. Not anybody really seems to like them, but there are a couple that stay constant and are of use to certain creatures that might need to travel to the prime material to restock their wares.
Right, I got another question. Where are the crevices?
It's my turn.
Okay, okay.
What led you down this path? Where were you before you arrived in Evernight?
Oh, well, you see, there's this guy.
Always
I
a
don't remember his
guy.
name. He sent us on a quest to find some missing nobles, and we found all the nobles, but one of them was getting a ritual performed on him that sucked his mind out of him. But we saved him just in time, and he's here with us now. He's over there, and I point back to Eldon.
Yeah. Everybody all covered in gore. He just like raises one hand and waves really like closed off, very self consciously. Ah, yes, okay, well, what was your question?
Can you tell me the location of all these crevices of dusk?
Well, there's no need for me to tell you every location that I know, but I can tell you where one is pretty nearby. In the Dolendar tomb. It was a family that was subject to a baleful curse. They couldn't travel through the portals, and they always seemed to have an air of isolation and loneliness, something always supernaturally pressing on them. But I hear their tomb has one of these crevices. I wouldn't like use it to go hunt mortals or anything, but it's definitely there.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So I'm gonna go back to Eldon and ask him if he knows where this Dolendar tomb is.
I'll come back soon if you need anything.
Oh, I will.
So you return to Eldon. He's like,
Yeah.
well, no, I don't personally know where it is. I've never been to the city before. I know the idea of the planes and of planar travel, but purely from a studious point of view, this is the first time I've been outside the prime material. I'm a small, plain fellow. So,
So he doesn't know where it is?
Did she not tell you where it was at?
So she just said the Dolendar Tomb. Man, I might have to go ask another question.
yes, I can't lead us there, no.
You might have to go ask her again.
I'll go ask her another question.
Oh, you did return soon. I'm so glad.
Yeah. See, I forgot one thing. Since we're not from around here, I have no clue where that tomb is that you said. I assume it's in the graveyard.
Yes, yes, I can point you directly there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
You can take us there?
No, 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 I said point.
Okay, okay.
And
You got a map?
she'll describe in detail well enough for you to find the location of the Dolendar tomb. Please do return. I do love seeing fresh faces.
Did you find out where it was, Zero?
Yeah, she didn't even ask me another question. Let's go.
You're-
Let's go. We gotta get out here quick.
What do you,
We gotta beat your feet, boys.
kind of questions she asked you, Zero?
She just asked me how my life was going up to this point, and I told her everything I knew about my whole life.
Why?
Pretty honest, so it helps out a lot.
I'm
know what,
still
Ilya?
very uncomfortable with this entire.
Sometimes you
area.
gotta trust in people, Ilya.
Yeah,
That's
Come
what
on,
you
a
are,
person
Ma.
that was a vampire.
you gotta learn how to trust some
That
people.
is true.
You said
I am on your side
Well-
on that part.
she did have some fluids that looked pretty similar to my own.
She had some fluids. All right, so you guys make your way through the graveyard and you come to the outside of this tomb. And you see a roof supported by stone pillars that extends out from the front of this tomb. You see the name Dolendar across the top. There is, weed covered earth surrounding it. And does anybody have a passive perception of 15 or higher? I assume you do.
I do.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, no.
I got 20.
All right.
Yeah, I've got a 16.
So,
Yeah, 15.
I got a 10.
all right. So as you guys get, this is probably gonna be huge. Yeah.
Kill it.
Kill it with fire.
It's a shopkeeper.
As you guys get to the tomb, you hear like almost like hissing sounds as 4 vampires spawn.
One of them, that woman.
No, these are vampire spawn, not vampires. But you definitely get the
Oh,
feeling like, hey, we just talked to a vampire. She told us to
This
come
looks like a
here,
setup.
and now there's 4 vampire spawn on our butts. I think she might have had something to do with it.
Well, she was telling the truth, right?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, she was very sincere. As far as you know, you're at the right place. That
This is just
doesn't.
an escort.
Yeah, maybe they are walking towards you with hunger in their eyes.
I can't tell shit about that hunger.
You guys
I'd
do.
like to try to hide behind one of my companions.
All right, roll your stealth. Anybody else doing anything?
I would also like to
Um,
hide.
Well, so Ilian's a
I hide.
halfling, so he can
That shit
hide.
is cocked,
The
Yeah.
but it
only
gave me a
place
17.
nearby that you could probably hide is if you went through the door to the crypt.
Oh, these are behind us? They're not inside?
Yeah, they came from behind you all.
Okay.
That's the door to the left.
Did you hear me?
What was it?
It's gonna be a 30.
Okay, you think you're hidden.
Okay.
Even with Mask of the Wild, I can't hide.
Are you lightly obscured?
I was looking for somewhere to be lightly obscured.
So, lightly obscured is like mist or dim light. I'll say
Can I see in the darkness?
I will say that if you like move over to the shadows and it's a Shadowfell. It is misty. I'll say you can attempt to hide if you kind of duck into the shadows of the wall right there. So roll your stealth, just because it is not the most visually easy to see what's going on here.
14 plus 9, 23.
All right. You think you're hidden?
I'm just going to prepare to fight.
All right.
Can I
So,
tell these things have hunger in their eyes?
yeah, they're, like if you haven't even seen the movie, if you've even seen a preview, like the way Queen of the Damned walks, like seductive predator with their hands like swirling,
Great movie.
they are coming at you with that sort of look. Uh, and when they get close, this vampire spawn here is going to lunge at Zulk. But you're ready, so go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
20.
Somebody rolled a 190.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Guess each.
Somebody is freaking fast.
Use 12 turns before anybody else goes.
Yeah.
Uh,
So as they're approaching, with that hunger in their eyes, even though you guys are ready, at the last second they have that supernatural like vampire dash, and they're gonna run in and make some attacks on some people here. I gotta turn off that snapping, but
I was gonna say something about it earlier.
okay. So one each for these 4 people. So they are going to make 2 attacks on each of you, 1 claw and 1 bite. So for Tank, that is a 9 on the claw and a 24 on the bite. Oh, wait, hang on, let me look.
Body.
No, okay, so I was just looking at it real quick. In order for them to bite you, they have to have you grappled. So those are both going to be claws. So the second claw is a 24. So you take 6 plus 3, 9 points of slashing damage. And that'll be the attacks on you. Zulk, that is, they're rolling pretty good. 216, so 22 and 22.
Yeah, both hit.
So on the first one, you take 7 points of slashing damage. And on the second one, it is going to grapple you instead of dealing damage.
Okay.
All right. Udon. That is a 17, no, a 19 and a 7.
Both miss.
All right. And then 0. That is a 13 and a 23.
23 hits.
Okay. It is going to grapple you as well.
So are you just like trading out like damage for just a successful grapple, basically? Is that what you kind of did?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab random rings because I don't want to worry about fussing with that. Okay, you guys are not blinded. You're grappled.
I can't see.
Yeah. And that brings us to Zulk's turn.
Go to I'm just gonna cast Word of Radiance. Hit these 2 right here.
Right. Is that a save?
Yeah, Con is 17.
That is a fail and a fail.
They both take 8
All right.
radiant damage. And I'm gonna cast Blade Ward as a bonus action.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll end my turn.
All right. Avaris,
Longbow attack this one.
I do it.
15 plus 9, 24 to hit.
That will hit. Very nice.
1d8 plus 5, 8 plus 5, 13 damage.
Nice. Arrow sinks deep into its body, but I mean, it's a pretty hardy creature. You get the feeling that it's not like a killing blow or anything.
We'll just attack it again.
All right. All that damage.
8 plus 9, 17 to hit.
That will hit. They're not wearing armor. They're fast, but they're not wearing armor.
And 4 and 5, 9 more damage.
Nice. Another arrow hits a couple inches above the first. I mean, you did pretty good damage on it. 22 damage in one turn. That's not bad. Which is that your turn? You gonna do bonus action or anything? Which you actually should have rolled the first attack with advantage because you were hidden. So if you want to roll another d20 just to see if you might have critted on that first attack, and then you did reveal your location by shooting at it, so you're no longer hidden. All right, Tank. He's a fairy wizard, not a fairy fighter. That's just what his mini's called.
Got some mage armor.
Nice. You couldn't have done that on the walk over here. It lasts 8 hours.
No, I didn't even think about it.
All right. You gonna do anything
Hey.
else?
Jake.
Mm,
Oh, dang. Did you remember to roll your 2d20s
Important.
for your
did not.
subclass? That's it. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do anything else?
Did so some no.
No,
All
stay right
right.
here.
All right. Tank the fairy.
Smack in the head.
Learning to be a wizard. Iliad.
I had my shit on mute. Sorry. So which one of these two have my homie grappled here?
The one that's right in front of the.
The top one.
Yeah, this one here.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to stab it.
All right. Roll your attack with advantage because you are hidden with your 3,800 stealth roll.
Yeah. Be 21.
That'll hit.
Wow, that's terrible damage. 20 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to roll
Stab
out
it
and
right
try
in
to hide behind my other homie right here.
All right. Roll your stealth. You jump up and stab it with your dagger right in the chest, but your dagger's made of steel. These are vampires. You need a wooden stake, so it took a bad hit, but it's still up.
Yeah, that's going to be a 28 to stay hidden or to hide again.
All right, it's pretty good. I mean, everybody saw like them leading, walking up. They didn't notice you behind Zero, but stabbing and then rolling around. They don't see you right now, but the last time they saw you, you ran behind Udon, so they're pretty sure you're still there. But you still, you're good at hiding.
Pretty sure they're still there. They
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. All right, is that your turn, Udon?
All right.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Gonna rage.
Nice.
Then I'm going to
Here's your rage ring.
yeah, the reckless. I'm on reckless attack.
Nice.
The one that's right in front of me. I'm
Right.
charmed.
It's your rage ring. I just thought it was funny to put a heart on you while you were raging.
Oh, okay.
All right, roll your attack with advantage because of reckless.
28.
That'll hit. Roll your damage. The only one that hasn't been hit yet.
11.
Nice. All right. Anything else? You gonna attack again?
I want to attack one more time.
Might as well. You got it there.
25.
That'll hit.
8.
Nice. 19 total. Do anything with your bonus action? Oh, you already raged. You gonna move?
Nope. I'm going to stand in front of my little homie.
All right. Zero, what are you doing? You're being hugged by a very polite vampire.
So if both of these are, if I try to move away, obviously I have 0 movement. But say I'm not grappled, if I move away, will I get opportunity attacks from both of them?
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I will twin Dissonant Whispers.
All right. That's saves, right?
Yeah, Wisdom
Okay. What's your DC?
19.
They both fail. They had a 12
Okay.
and a 14. So they take how much damage?
3d6.
Nice.
Ooh.
Take
Nice.
15 damage and have to use their reaction to move as far away as its speed allows away from you.
Nice. As their reaction.
Yeah.
So these two both, that you get attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
You get one
Really?
each, but it has to be with a
I
melee
get
weapon
one.
unless you've got Warcaster.
Yeah.
You do have
I get
Warcaster?
one.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Yep, but you get one. You can try and slap it or hit it with your stick or whatever if you want.
I have daggers.
Yeah, you can try. Do you have your dagger out?
I have one dagger and one
I'm just kidding.
my
You can
broken.
you can draw a weapon as part of an attack. What'd you roll it on?
That would be 15.
That just hits. Or your damage.
Oh, all right. That will be 6.
Nice. All right. That one's looking pretty messed up as you're stabbing at it with your spear. You doing anything else, Zero?
Do I not get a reaction or
Yeah.
to attack
Yeah.
on both of them?
No, you only get one reaction per round, so you can only use one.
Okay. I'll attack the one that was grappling me.
Gotcha.
20.
That'll hit. All that damage. 1d4 minus.
1d4 plus 3.
All right. That one's looking pretty hurt too as they take off running.
I'm also gonna move back to where Valsalva is on the other side of the one. Not where he is, but like here.
Oh, I got you. Back over there.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. At the start of the vampire's turn, the one that's grappling Zulk is going to attempt to bite him.
Yes. My holy blood.
Yeah. That is a 17.
Nope.
All right. And then it is going to use a claw attack on you. That's a 20.
Nope.
And Tank, that one's going to take 2 attacks at you, both with claws. That is a 13. No, that is a 19. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right. And the second attack was a natural 20. So that is 8 points of slashing damage on the first. The natural 20. That is 6, 12, 15 more points of slashing damage from the nat 20. And these guys seeing their buddies run off are going to be like, oh crap, it was already going to be tough and now we're here alone. So they're actually going to they're going to make their attacks and then they're going to turn and run as well. Like, these guys are leaving, we're out of here. So you guys can take attacks of opportunity if you like as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the one that was grappling me.
All right. Roll your attack.
That is a 17.
That hits.
Okay.
Shooting somebody as they run away. That's very clericy of you.
14 damage.
All right, nice. Takes
Can I get the kill?
a bolt of energy, blasts her in the back as she runs away. Tank, you gonna do anything? You make
No, I'll be right back.
All right. So they just continue to run. They scurry off in the distance. They've decided better. They didn't realize quite how hardy a group of adventurers you guys were.
Oh no, I deleted myself.
Wow, why'd you do that?
They killed me. I tried to delete the ring off me. My bad.
I saw.
I guess you have to move it off, right?
That's what I did. I'm not sure if you have to or not. I just know you did it wrong.
Yep.
That's what I do.
I'm
Hey,
back.
He's back. All right. What are you guys doing now? You're approaching the crypt?
Making our way down.
Yeah.
All right.
I need some healing.
Oh.
Another tiny dome.
I cast yeah. I cast Healing Word on you, Jake. Just first level. So that is 9 though. 9 HP.
Nice, not bad.
Gotta be careful, little guy. Never know when a vampire's gonna run up on you around here.
Truth.
Is combat ended?
Yeah. They're gonna keep running. It's a stone door. You open it.
I'd like to check it out first.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
alien.
we'll
Do your
investigate.
thing, alien.
Still backs up.
Do
Okay,
your
okay,
thing.
you're right. Right.
I know what happened last time.
19.
Seems safe.
This guy don't miss, man. After you, alien.
Trusting you, alien.
This-
After you.
The stone door screeches loudly on rusty hinges as you push it open.
Alien might
Inside,
not trust me, but I trust him.
inside you see the top of a spiral staircase that descends into the crypt below.
I
Oh.
guess I'll lead the way, but
It
I'm
is
sure it's a little dark in here.
dark. It is pitch dark. So if you don't have
Really?
That's light.
dark vision, you cast light. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn that off. Turn it off.
Oh,
Turn
turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
I will bless everybody with dark vision.
All right. So thanks to your Twilight Cleric, everybody can now see in the dark.
300 feet.
What do you guys do?
300?
Never
You just
Shit,
start
I've never had
Yeah.
odds like this.
Yeah.
Pain. But yeah, I'll use that, and as I make my way slowly down the stairs, I'll be checking for traps and trying to sneak.
All right. Roll investigation and stealth. Everybody trying to sneak along behind them.
Now I'm gonna wait at the
Nope,
top.
I'm waiting.
All right.
Just let him.
Let him do
Oof.
him.
Oof. Stealth's a 15, and
Man,
investigation
awesome.
is 15.
You want to talk to me telepathically or what?
Okay.
fine.
I gotta check
What's
some
up?
stats here.
He doesn't like people in his head.
I got you, man.
I,
You do you.
I trust you, so like I'll let you in my brain. But
Okay.
I'll let you in my brain. Yeah, I'm gonna stand. I'm kind of just standing at the top.
Ilian, as you descend, it doesn't look like there's any traps on this stairwell. You seem like you're all right, pretty safe. But you definitely, the metal of these stairs is creaky. It's old. It's rusty, and even as quiet as you normally are, and as lightly as you step, there's still like just a little with each step, and to you, it just seems like very amateur stealthing. Um, but you descend to the bottom of the stairs, and you find yourself at the end of a long room. And on either side of the room are rows of like what look like they're vertical pillars, but they're more like vertical stone slabs, slightly depressed into the walls. And they have nameplates on them, and those nameplates look like they have been worn with time. But you get the idea that these are like upright alcoves with the remains of the Dolendar family entombed within. Uh, as you look around, you see that one of these alcoves uh, has a piece of paper taped to the worn out nameplate.
all right. So, did you connect to me?
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna relay back to 0. It's clear coming down, but there's a piece of paper down here taped to a tomb. Kind of interesting, unusual, but seems safe to come
Okay.
down.
All right. I'll let everybody else know. All right. Ilian said it's safe, so maybe it's not turn on the lights, but we can go down.
Since you guys all have dark vision, you guys all see the same. You see these alcoves, these stone slabs, and the stone slab with the note on it is this one over here.
Now, am I picking up
Which one
any
over here?
bad vibes down here? Can I do like a
Mob check.
vibe check essentially?
Vibe check.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a vibe check. Just roll. Just roll a d20 plus your wisdom. You're trying to see if there's any like undead or anything, but
just like it.
without the
Yeah,
paladin ability.
it's like undead, or maybe there's just
Let's
like
see
a
if Selena's
lingering.
gonna give you any warning about what's going on down here.
So you say D20 just plus my wisdom?
Yeah.
11.
Seems pretty chill as far as tombs go.
Okay. So I'm not picking up any bad juju down here.
Not that you can tell. You get say, are you moving forward, Zolt?
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly proceed.
Tank, did you already fly out there?
Uh,
Yeah.
it's about as far as I go.
All right. So Tank, as you get to in front of that the slab that has the paper on the nameplate, are you reading that piece of paper?
Yeah, trying to.
Okay, so the piece of paper actually says Numi's room. Newmy''s room. Numi's room. And as you're reading it, a spectral form coalesces straight out of the stone right into your face. Just a ghost figure just erupts from this stone slab. What are you doing?
We're gonna have to
Back up.
redo this vibe check.
Backing up?
My
Okay.
vibometer's off.
You back up, and as you do, and that split second goes off, you realize that you're looking at like a cute little, like late teenage little ghost girl with like curly blue hair and pale skin with streaks of blue. And she's like, "Oh, hello! It's such a pleasure to see you. Visitors in
Hello.
such a long time. Hello,
Who are you?
my name's Numi. The Dolendars, they paid me to take care of their crypt. They paid me several lifetimes worth. So when my mortal coil, shuffled off, I decided to return and keep serving because they did pay me for it. So I keep this place clean. But I don't go any deeper in anymore because the Dolendars that are resting down that way, they're not resting right.
What
Do
do
we
you mean
hear
you're not
this?
resting around?
They're just a lot more aggressive than resting at peace would recommend. They've turned into something else. What are you doing here?
Looking for a portal back to
Uh,
the material plane.
I don't know what you're talking about, but there are like puzzle buttons on a door
Empire
deeper
lied
in.
to us. Damn shop lady lied to us.
He told me
I
the
fly
truth.
back over.
That's all I know.
What do you guys think?
I mean, kind of our only option at the moment.
It's true.
Anybody.
I
We
have
don't
to
even
go
want to
there and
kill some
answer
shit.
some more questions.
You guys please try and be tidy.
Make your no guarantees, ma'am.
I guarantee you will be
I am kind of trigger happy.
quick and
Are you
clean.
guarding all of the tombs?
She dives inside Ilian's throat and burrows into his. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Go
well,
for it.
I'm just keeping the place clean. I was paid to keep it clean, so I'm keeping it clean. I just can't really clean any further in anymore because those guys are buttheads.
Resting without the peace down there.
Hey,
So if I was to look through a few of these, you wouldn't take offense to
I would absolutely take offense. Plus, there's nothing in
Yeah,
there.
I don't think we
It's
should
dead people. What do you want with dead
discredit the
people?
dead alien. They're dead.
people? I want their stuff. Maybe
I
they were
trust
buried.
Ilian. He knows what he's doing.
I would really prefer you didn't.
All right, it's not really worth dealing with this. So
Maybe on the way out, alien.
I hope my way
Maybe
out
if we
is
clean,
Hopefully, if we succeed, we won't have to come out.
we're
exactly.
gonna clean further in for her.
I want to go home.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys move over to the end of the room, you see that there are stairs leading down both directions.
Alien.
Pick a direction, Ilian.
There's stairs up here.
Okay.
What are you? Oh, he's
I'll
going
start
down.
with this one.
I'm following Ilian. Actually, I'm not following. I'm staying up here. But you can tell me if it's good down there.
All right, you creeping in there, Ilian?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing last
All
time.
right, roll your stealth and your perception. Valvaris, you following?
I will do some sneak things.
All right, sneak. Roll your stealth and your perception as well.
No, hold on. Iliad needs to hold on a second.
What are you
I
gonna
shall
do?
cast Pass Without a Trace.
Nice.
Right. Okay, that's
So
gonna be
plus
a
his 10.
34 stealth
Okay, you think you're hidden.
and
I'll
a
lean over to
25
Udon.
investigation.
I'm gonna lean over to Udon. See, I told you knew what he was doing.
All right, so what'd you roll on investigation?
25.
All right, cool. So just so you know, you guys stay within 30 feet, I'm pretty sure, for Pass Without a Trace.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
I gotta say something.
Valvaris, are you heading with him? You're going to stealth right along with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth along with it.
All right, roll your stealth and your perception as well.
Stealth was a 25.
Nice.
Perception is a 17.
Okay. So you guys make your way down this stairway. And you see this room here. So what this room has in it is 6 pedestals. And each one of them has glittering, beautiful, wonderful treasure.
Oh shit.
One of them
It
has
Smells like a trap.
one of them has 2,200 gold worth of stacked coins.
We're
One
done.
one has a golden helmet on it.
Hold on, I gotta write this down. Hold on, let me put the
Jillian, you might need to clean. Might need to clean for
okay.
that woman. That little ghost girl, you got to clean for her.
P and what? You said a
A
gold
golden
helmet?
helmet, yes. The next pillar has a drift globe on it with a map you don't recognize. The next has a necklace that looks to be magical, that has some sort of inscription on it, but you can't see it from here. How far have you gone down the stairs, by the way?
I wouldn't be past the very bottom. I'd be just peering into the room.
All right, we'll put you right there. One of the pillars has a book, and from here you can read it has a title that says Out of the Endless Prison. And then one of them just has a little snow globe with a miniature replica of Neverwinter, but it looks very finely made. You
we
also
Are we
see.
still connected?
Yeah, we're still connected.
Okay, so I'm gonna think back to him, guys. There's 6 pillars down here with some pretty good stuff on it.
You
I'll relay the
see an
message.
inscription also, Ilian, that says, and it's carved around the base of each pedestal. It reads, "What good are treasures when home is denied?"
Something in here feels very puzzly to me.
Is that a canon sentence that Alien just said?
That's like the most meta
That's
game.
not. I mean, Alien is
Alien-
intrigued.
Alien just looks back. Feel very puzzled in here.
Seems very puzzlish.
He said there was
Guys,
a
I'm
puzzle
puzzled.
down here somewhere.
She said buttons, but yeah, she did
You
say
said
puzzle.
puzzle.
Yeah, she said puzzle buttons.
Yeah, so right. I don't know. I think she said it was on a door though.
There
so
is
maybe-
the other stairway going the other way if you want to check out both ways before you make a decision.
Yeah, I do.
Absolutely.
We got that back, so I'll look back at Volvaris. Okay, you're pretty good. Let's go check this one.
You're pretty good.
Check.
A friendship is formed.
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna just take that 3 for that one. So my stealth is a 26.
Nice.
What? Oh, he has to pass out trace one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 28 on mine.
Investigation is a 14.
All right. That's
Yeah,
pretty
but
good.
I got a 1, 3, and a 4. So like that's terrible.
Yeah, the
When we
investigation's
get to
not
combat,
great.
you're gonna be critting.
So this room, you see those 2 stone coffins. There's rubble and dust littering the floor, and you see a creature
Okay.
with too many arms and spikes in place of hands taps at the room's wall. Roll
Yeah.
perception. Either one
Perception.
or both of you guys.
Golly,
What the
Bob.
hell's wrong with my shit again, Ryan? This is bullshit. I'm about to stop
means
using these digital
change
dice.
the
That's
mood.
why I
Change
use
the
the.
mood,
That's
Billy.
why I use physical dice, bro.
Change colors.
Change colors.
No, I've got my regular dice. I'm seriously about to start using them.
Yeah.
'Cause every time we play this, I just roll terrible.
Yeah.
So with that, it's an 8.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like some weird, creepy creature with spikes for arms.
Yeah.
Try to change the program a little bit.
Let's see
Go in there.
here.
All nat 20s.
Okay, so this is what we're dealing with here.
I'm gonna think back to 0. There is a weird thing down here. Got spikes for arms. It's tapping on the wall.
And it's what?
It's just tapping on the wall. It's a little weird. Kind of
Oh
freaking
my
me
god.
out. I'm gonna look back over toward Volvaris and be like, go back.
All right, you guys back up. What are the rest of you guys doing while they're poking around?
I'm just waiting for him to come back.
Ilian's my hero.
Main character.
He's a sneak god.
All right, what are you doing, Ilian? You sneaking back?
Yeah.
All
Where's
right.
that shit?
All right. What's the plan, boys?
I'm gonna describe this creature to everyone.
Yeah,
See
I'll
if
start
anybody
trying to
knows
tell
what
them what
it
I've
is.
seen.
Yeah, and I'll try to see if I can think of anything.
All right. While you guys talk about these two rooms and how you're going to move forward, I'm going to go take a little pee-pee break. I'll be right back.
And we are all
Look.
inside of the darkness now.
One question is this: do we have
Yeah.
to fight it?
I don't know that we have to fight it. I don't know
What else
that
was
we
in the
have to
room?
mess with
What
it.
else
Does
did you see in the
anybody
room?
have a bag of
Ilian?
holding?
2 coffins.
Yes, I
Nobody
do.
has a bag.
What do you need?
2 coffins.
What you need?
So 2 coffins in there?
2 of them.
Two.
So I don't know if he said that, but that's just what I see on the map.
I would assume you.
No, he did. He said
saw
that
that.
there was
He
Right?
did say that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
but I didn't
We
see
saw
any
the
other. I
horrifying
didn't see any
creature
other
that we didn't
doorway.
notice or
Could only
recognize
as-
what it was.
Could
Yeah,
only
I don't
assume
know
that that's
what
probably
that
the
is.
head of the houses, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it very well could be buried at the lower levels. It could have
Tapping
been
on the wall.
the main patriarch of the family. But that thing's tapping on the wall, which makes me think there might be something behind it.
Does it know Morse code?
The other one.
The
I
other
don't know.
room has some pretty nice stuff on some pedestals that I kind of want, but this is not
She
the
did
place where I
say we
kind of
need to
want to try to
clean
take
down here.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
I
she
mean-
at? Where'd she go?
Does anybody
I
have
think she's
mage
taking a
hand?
pee-pee break.
Does anybody have mage hand?
Yeah, I do.
Spectral urine, huh?
Where we can mage hand something off the pedestal without having to touch it?
I would
Good
like
idea.
to avoid fighting at all
Do that.
costs, but we also run the risk of getting in a battle down low and it flanking us.
No, I don't want it behind us. If we feel like
Thing
we're gonna have to
has
go very
no
deep.
clue what's going on.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, it seems very infatuated with that wall, from what I've heard.
All right, you guys got a plan?
Where'd the
So,
girl go?
Is the chick still in here?
The ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys are like, oh, no me, she'll just fly right back out. Like, yeah, what did you need?
Oh,
Cleaning around here, the guys you said that are just assholes.
He's also with you. He's
They
just
got
a
4
non-combatant.
arms,
Yeah.
pointy spear shape.
Yep. That's them.
What the hell are those?
You figure that out. You let me know, all right? I have no idea.
Why is that one just tapping on the wall down there?
I will check my book that I have. No, I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay, other question.
Okay.
Cleaning. If I were to clean the stuff off the pedestals, is that a no-no?
You'd steal it.
I'm
well,
cleaning
if
the
you happen
pedestal.
to pick it up to clean the pedestal underneath.
I don't
And it
know.
falls
My hands go right through that stuff. So
Oh,
I've never had any problems with it.
okay.
How long has this thing been tapping on that wall?
I don't go down there, so I don't know. It wasn't tapping on the
Oh,
wall
so
last time I saw him.
she does clean this B4 room, right?
No,
Or
not
no?
anymore.
Oh, okay. I see. I got you.
I used to.
This whole place, right?
What?
You used to clean the whole
Yeah,
place, right?
yeah, yep. Yes, sir. Back when I was alive and there weren't horrifying monsters down there, yeah, I
How
cleaned the
many
whole
more?
place.
How many more floors
Yeah.
down does it go?
There's just one more room after the rooms you guys looked at.
Well, we could always just bypass this creature. Maybe do some cleaning and before alien if you please to.
I really want to clean the pedestals.
And maybe we can get out of here without having to fight this multi-armed thing.
Let's
What do you
check the
guys
other
need?
room first. Check the room's not
Did I
the
see the
way
opening down
way of the
there on the
creature.
B4?
Say again.
Did I see that little opening down there on the B4?
You probably wouldn't be able to see that until you walked into the room. Since you didn't go in, I would say probably not.
I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go back down that way and look because I know creepy creature man's over there.
We'll go down to B4.
Yeah, so I'll just like look around and see where the. Well, I mean, never mind. I'll ask her. Where's the entrance to the final floor?
It's through the other two rooms. Just go down the stairs, then go down the stairs some more.
Both rooms have staircases.
Yeah, either way will lead you to the buttons.
Okay, I'm going through B4 because there's no creepy arm guy.
All right.
Agreed.
You messing with those pillars?
Oh, I really want to. I'm a little scared too.
Gotta let us know before you do something like that.
Can anybody cast Mage Hand?
I can.
Let's go look at the bottom of these stairs first.
All right. You heading down there, Alien?
Yeah.
Everybody going with him?
No.
All right. Just the two of you?
I'll go into B4.
All right.
Just 'cause I know it's
Yeah.
safe, right?
Check these things
Let's
out.
see.
Careful.
Same thing.
All right. You see just a little landing, and you see a door to your right. The otherwise empty room. The door has the inscription Dolendar, and above the door it says "No World to Return." But every letter of each word is set on a different tile, like they are could be pressed in like buttons. And the first letter of each word is a slightly different color than the rest of the letters.
First letter.
What does it say?
It said the door itself says Dolendar, their name, and the inscription above the door, like the tiles above the door, say "No World to Return." And the first letter of each word looks like it's a button.
The first letter or every letter?
Oh, every letter of it. Every letter of each word looks like a button.
Tell Tank to write this down.
What you doing? What's everybody doing? What's the plan?
I'm down with Alien for whatever he wants to do.
Tank, what are you doing?
Scooting on up.
I'm gonna go back and check out these pillars.
It has all the stuff on them.
Door
There's no inscriptions or
a
anything
little
on 'em.
harder.
Does it look like any of the buttons have been pressed more than the other buttons?
Right, worn in. No.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't.
It
think
doesn't
so,
look like
but
any of the buttons are worn in.
Yeah, they
Tank,
take
you're
it
going to
like-
investigate the door.
Yeah.
Roll. What are you doing? You just looking at it? Each letter of each word looks like a separate tile that would be a button. But roll me an investigation check.
The 16.
I mean, you basically figure out, yeah, each one of these tiles is a button. There's some sort of mechanism behind the wall. You're like trying to see through the cracks in the tiles, but they are fitted together pretty well. The only way you could probably have any other way of looking deeper into this mechanism is by pressing buttons. Ilian, what are you
What do
doing?
you
I'm
think?
gonna tell. Okay.
Or Zero, if you had something
I'm
you
gonna
wanted
look
to
at
say.
these pillars.
I was gonna tell Alien if he could just try to sneak in with that scary arm thing and see what buttons it's trying to press.
You want me to go try to see what it's doing?
Yeah, yeah. If you want to be sneaky about it.
Are you going to do anything with the pillars before that, Iliad?
I want to see if they have inscriptions or anything on them.
It just has that written around the base of each pillar. It says, "What good or treasures when home is denied."
Speak a lot of home being
That
denied, no returning.
Yeah, but also the first letter of each one's a different color. Name is the name on the door. Are those buttons too or no?
So they're all buttons.
Can anybody cast invisibility? I'll go see what this thing's doing down here. But
We're leaving the pillars alone for now.
I'm really hesitant to touch them. I want to really bad, but I am very hesitant to mess with them.
God bless you.
Thank you, Zolk.
What are you doing, Iliad? Yeah.
I was talking to Alien in his mind palace.
I'm gonna. Shit, I don't want to do that.
Do it.
The freaking emperor over here.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast invisibility. And I'm gonna make
On
my way
yourself?
here. Yeah. See what this
I
thing's
didn't know
supposed to
you
do.
could do that.
You guys, as Ilian's sneaking by back through this main room, halfway through, a ring on his hand glows for a second, and then he just completely turns invisible. Roll your stealth with advantage as you move into that room. And you still
Yeah,
have
and
the plus 10 because he moved over
I
there.
was trying to move up to keep him in it.
Yeah.
Without a trace.
Yep.
Dude, what is with the twos though?
Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna go get my dice because I'm done with these.
Sorry, my son woke up. What I miss? Alien checking it out up there.
Yeah,
49.
he turned invisible
We
as
just
he
watched
went
him
up there.
turn invisible
Yep.
for the first time.
Yep. A
Counterspell.
ring, a ring on his hand glue, and then he turned invisible.
That alien's always got secrets.
Everybody's got secrets, bro.
Everybody.
You're the only person
I
who saw
still,
that, I guess.
I steal all the stuff.
You grabbing
Just
stuff?
saying, be careful. What are you being careful out there?
I'm just kidding. Be very unclericy of me.
Yeah. Alien's going to get his physical dice because his digital dice are not doing well.
That monster's probably gonna hear him rolling behind him.
Yeah. What you all don't know is you're all already dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
cast mage.
What'd you say, Jake?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast mage hand.
All right. What are you using it? You gonna?
It's invisible. Just have it. We're just gonna have it with me.
All right. You doing anything with the puzzle?
What a freak.
Careful of that puzzle, man.
Not yet. I just got it ready.
I think you should do like old, fountain drink style and just slap your hand across every button. Place blows up.
It takes a screenshot.
Seen the yeah? Have you seen the suicide booth from the first episode of Futurama? That's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen to Tank when he does that. You are now dead. All right, anybody else doing anything while we wait for Ilian?
I'm
No,
back.
I'm gonna.
Can you not hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay. I'm back. I got all my
What are you
dice.
doing? You peeking in there?
I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna try to ease my way up behind him.
Okay. So easily enough, being invisible and rolling what you did on stealth, you can sneak in there behind him. And now that you're further in and you're getting a closer look, you can see that the two stone coffins had nameplates on them, silver nameplates. One of them says Nolan Dolendar, beloved brother, and the other one says Avisha Dolendar, beloved sister. Each of these silver nameplates is probably worth a good bit of gold, but in the one that says beloved sister, you see like a little bit of movement, and you see like a couple of those same spiky arms start just kind of scraping at the sides of that stone coffin. There's a second one of these creatures in here lying in that coffin over on the side.
Hey, I'm telepathically communicating with Zero, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna think back to him, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, there's another one of these things in here. It's inside the coffin. I feel like this might be the patriarch of this family, and something has corrupted them."
Okay. You gonna relay that message
Ask the
to
cleric.
I guess I ain't going in any other room. I'm staying back.
Just ask the cleric
I'm
about
not
that.
going in any of the rooms.
Alright, I'm gonna go down here very carefully.
You explode.
Yeah.
Okay. I tell the cleric about the the two things in there that are the mother and father of this family.
Well, what do you want me to do?
It
Try to
did
figure out
say
what to do?
beloved brother and beloved sister,
Oh yeah, that's right.
so they're
yeah.
probably not. It probably would have said mother and father if they were.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking.
Zero. Ask Ilian if he's wanting me to try to identify what this is.
Yeah, could you? Yeah,
They're
that's
Jamie
Yeah.
and Cersei Lannister.
Hey, what?
Well, what can I roll for that round?
What were you trying to do? Sorry.
Based off description, if I could kind of get an idea of what these creatures are.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh no. Oh my god, 8.
No, not real sure. Not real sure.
Really know.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Cleric
tell
don't
him.
know shit.
Yeah, I'm off my game today, Alien. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about him.
You can't tell him.
Yeah, but she's
So-
still.
Well,
I would
I'm
say,
telling you.
yeah,
That's
I'll
what
tell
I
him
say.
this.
I'm telling you to. Yeah.
I'm telling Ilian. I'm thinking to him.
thinking it
Zulk
too.
don't know
Gotcha.
shit.
So you hear Zero's voice speaking Zulk's words. Nobody knows what the heck these things are. You do see another set of stairs.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure those stairs lead down, right?
Yeah,
That's a path, right?
yeah, you can tell that those stairs lead down
She told me that they
back to the
both
same way. Yeah, exactly.
Ask
I
Alien
thought-
what he thinks we should do.
Well, we gotta figure out this puzzle. Just for the sake of it, I'll ease back up here so I can like converse. So we
Okay.
ain't gotta
Yeah,
go
Sounds
yeah. Well, I'll
good.
make my way back over here too.
All right, group combo.
I have one idea with the puzzle, but it kind of went nowhere. The first letter of each word is NWTR, which is kind of close to Neverwinter.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we could spell Neverwinter, but there's no V.
Yeah.
You guys
see where we-
also, while you're in here, you just have this like general, like, as you've been here a little bit longer, you're starting to realize that like you've been in kind of every one of you has been in kind of a bad mood since you got here. You just feel this like this weight, this heaviness, and all of the Shadowfell kind of has it. But being in this tomb in particular, you just feel this like depression seeping into your bones. Like there's just this aura of this place that's negative, that's depressing, that makes you feel sad, isolated.
Mm,
Ask Ilian what buttons that one the brother was pressing.
What you could tell Ilian is that he was just like picking at the wall. There were no buttons in there.
Okay, so he's not directly going at anything.
Right. Just tapping the wall. It looks like out of boredom.
maybe there's
Another idea.
information in the coffins for this puzzle.
Is Ilian still invisible?
Yes.
I can't see invisibility.
Yeah,
No.
I'm staying invisible until it expires. You guys want to take these things out?
Plan
I
number
mean-
2. We lead this one that's tapping into the room with the buttons to let him press a button.
You get the sense that this
See what
creature,
happens.
whatever it is, any vestiges of humanity it had are long gone.
Yeah.
So he probably doesn't know anything about the pattern.
Oh yeah, but he's pressing buttons, and if he gets it wrong.
Well, he's
And
not pressing buttons. He's just scratching at the wall.
Well,
Like-
yeah, but if we lead him in here to press the buttons and he presses them wrong and he disintegrates, we would know. We ain't got many chances.
Hey, you can certainly try that.
I don't know, Zero. It seems kind of hard to get this thing to willingly. We know we don't have to willing. We could trick it. I can. Shit.
Use somebody as bait.
I can cast mislead. I could theoretically mislead, make my double up here on these stairs, kind of holler at that one, or maybe I don't know, tap it on the shoulder and try to run down here and see if it just starts.
Double's
and
gonna
see
be
if-
stuck up here though.
yeah, but if my double disappears, maybe he'll just start poking at the wall.
Ilian, what do you think?
Maybe, but then again,
I don't know if
maybe it comes in here and sees all of y'all, and then you got a problem.
He said all of y'all.
He ain't
I
gonna see.
think
He ain't gonna see Ilian.
I think with Alien being invisible, we have a jump on them in terms of combat. We can maybe make quick work of them and search the room for clues.
That one's poking at the left wall. The other one is still in the.
Make sure she stays in that
I
coffin.
lost the worm. Yeah, the coffin.
I mean, we
I
could
got that worm.
we could
Cast
hit one of them
fireball.
pretty
Fuck
hard
it.
with Alien with surprise.
We could let Tank take another look at them buttons and start pressing stuff if he wants.
I'm cautious to fireball the room because we might destroy something we need in there, like maybe a piece of paper or
I got
something
pissed. I'll be right back.
in the coffin.
I do think we need to kill these things.
And,
Just in case.
and even if we take an hour to figure this puzzle out, I mean, who knows that we're gonna have a safe 1 hour with those things just hanging out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they need to go.
Yeah,
And I think
I
all that treasure in that other room needs to go into somebody's bag of
all
holding.
right. Well, Alien, I'd say Alien, do your thing. Get
Yeah.
a
Place
first
to
shot
be in
on them.
hope to
Make it
go on
count.
this side.
So I'll attack it,
I'm gonna go up on this side too, as we're
but
kind of preparing.
yeah, some of the stronger guys need to go over
I'm
there,
gonna
at least
go
one of you,
first.
and try to hold
Yeah.
that coffin door down so the other one doesn't come out.
The coffin's open. The top of it is shattered on the floor. It's just laying in there chilling. It's like insect like arms are just like scraping around the sides, and it's just kind of rolling around.
All right.
It's in a
there a lid on
bathtub
the
essentially. No, there's no lid. The lid is that shattered rubble around it.
Oh. This changes.
Make sure this
I
first
know
hit
whatever
counts,
Ilian
Alien.
tells me to do.
All right, Alien, they're all waiting on you.
Okay, I guess I'll move up to the stairs here.
Could go clean first if you want.
Could
Zero, is that where you're staying?
I'm following Ilian.
Brother Glazing's real.
Well, Varus, you hanging out right there?
I ain't following you. Last time I tried to follow you somewhere, you killed me.
Hey, no, I
I'm
killed
hanging out back
Tank.
here.
I killed Tank.
That's true.
I didn't mean to roll that on here. Damn it.
Hey, that's pretty good though.
Doesn't count. He didn't mean to. Varus, you
Well, the
staying
thing, I'm
back there?
literally sitting here staring at my freaking
Yeah,
dice.
I'm gonna stay back here.
All right.
I did roll worse with my dice, but it'll be a 23.
Throwing a dagger.
Yep.
All right, 23 will hit. You're throwing it at the one that you can see pretty well.
Yeah, the one poking the wall.
All right. How much damage did you do?
I don't have my dice tray, so I don't have them organized.
The bougiest
greater
D&D
visibility or-
player. No, he's going to
Oh.
become visible. As the dagger flips from Ilian's hand, he becomes visible. You guys are in pitch darkness, but you can all see. You can probably assume that these dudes can see too.
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off if I was hanging out somewhere I couldn't see.
Why is he scratching the wall?
Yeah, maybe he's trying to like edge his way out.
When you back up, you can tell he's carved like this really intricate scenery. Like it's a landscape
He's
of mountains. And, yeah.
So that's
God, he's an artist.
I killed him. No reason.
How much damage?
21 on the dice, and it's an auto crit, so 42.
Yep,
plus
he is surprised.
42 plus 6, so 48 damage.
Nice. Is that a magic dagger?
It is a +1 dagger.
Nice. Nice. The dagger flips through the darkness and buries itself right under his left shoulder blade, where he's kind of turned 3/4 away from you. His skin resists for just a second, and then like bursts in, almost like stabbing a tomato. And then the wound the dagger makes, just black, thick, tarry lifeblood starts slowly just eking out of that wound. Everybody roll initiative. As
Oh,
it
found out
it turns toward the
Aw.
source of this wound, just it's clacking its limbs together, and his sister rises up out of her coffin. They rolled a 14.
I got
Jake,
a
what'd you
nat
roll?
20.
I got mine.
23. I mean,
What'd you
22.
say? A 9?
Mine's correct.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a nat 20, but it was just 22.
Yeah, mine's
Uh,
22.
You said they
17
rolled a
plus 5.
14.
Yes. All right.
What'd you roll, Philip?
22 is a 17 plus 5.
I assume you probably go before Austin.
0, you got a +5 dex.
I got a +0. Plus
Okay,
2.
cool. +0. 0 plus 0. Nice. All right. Fairy wizard, what are you doing? You heard the screech
Going
of
to
the wound that Ilian inflicted. And you guys have been a party for a while. You're level 10. I know that you haven't been playing this campaign very long, but as a group, you've been together for a while. So it's not the first time you guys have like lined up and let Ilian deal the first blow because of his assassin nature, and then everybody started unloading. So when you hear that screech, you're like, that's my cue.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that's laying down with a firebolt.
All right, that'll be a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack on a prone creature.
That one.
Roll it again.
I'm dead. I'm so dead.
Did you roll it again, Jake?
Yeah, 12.
Okay, so you're good. You're using an arcane focus, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so like how double nat ones will sunder a weapon, if you double nat one, it sunders your arcane focus. Anything that uses material components, you won't be able to cast. But just for future reference. You doing anything else with your turn?
Nope. In my turn.
All right, Elf Ranger, Valvaris, what are you doing?
How wide or narrow do you think the stairwell is?
About 5 feet, clumped with all of your allies.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you're gonna try
I
and
can get a shot
shoot,
off.
you can shoot, but it'll have 3/4 cover, and if you miss by more than 5, it's gonna hit one of your allies.
Luck, bud.
Good luck.
We're above them now, right?
A little bit.
So is it a wide enough space for me to stand here with Ilian?
Thankfully, Ilian can
Stay in
move.
between spaces.
Yeah, so I'll say yes. You and Ilian can occupy the same space, though that's technically not rules as written. But I'm okay with it. He's standing between your legs.
Now I can take 2 pop shots with my longbow at him.
Yeah, you can shoot from there. Roll your attacks. He snarls and clicks his arms.
9 plus 9, 18.
18 will hit.
18 again.
All right, 2 arrows embed in his chest as you fling, fling, legless style. What'd you roll on damage?
6 damage on the first one, and 8 damage on the second one.
The 2 arrows, they hit and they embed in his flesh, but they don't seem to do as much damage as you normally would do with such good shots. Okay, 0.
Can I cast spells in there? Like, can I see?
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
got dark vision. You can see, like, you know, about like on a video game when they show you like what's visible in a room, like the corners, the narrow hallway makes it so you can only see that area straight across, but you can see this guy. You can probably see like this and like this.
Does he look hurt?
Yeah,
Previous-
the one that everybody's attacking. Yeah, he's looking
Yeah.
pretty hurt.
I'm going to mind whip him.
All right,
Save.
saving throw.
Yeah.
What kind?
Int.
That is not great. That is an 8 on the die for a total of 6.
Solid.
What an
So
idiot.
he fails. Yeah, he was scratching the wall.
That's 14 damage.
Nice. You guys are putting a hurt on him. He's looking pretty jacked up. dagger stabbing in the kidney, arrows piercing his chest. His brain got whipped. He's staggering. He's hurt.
So what that does, it can't take a reaction till the end of its next turn, and on its next turn, it must choose whether it moves, gets an action, or a bonus action, and it only gets one.
Nice. That's awful.
Pretty freaking good.
Yeah. I hate that.
Clockwork would have been
I'm
better.
sure you do.
You do anything else? Warforged?
Yeah.
Well, all right, I'll stay here.
Udon?
Move in front.
Nice. Start
Udon.
spearing him. Give him that spear.
Yeah. Just give him that good old spear.
All right. Roll your 2 attacks. Reckless or regular?
Regular. I'm not raging.
You're not pissed off about being in this crypt
Nope.
with these weird. Okay.
I'm pissed off actually.
And
I
the
think I would
aura
like to
pissing you off too.
1 hits.
Yeah.
Said we are all mad, right?
You're
Oh, you
all
never-
depressed.
No,
Oh, I
depressed.
see.
Mad and
I
depressed
see.
are different.
What'd you
I
say,
get
Aaron?
pissed. I get mad.
I'm depressed bad.
I'm starting to
Right.
drink actually.
I'm going emo.
I'm so depressed. I'm mad.
11.
11 damage.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I like the fact that this thing hasn't even turned around yet. I'm poking
No,
at the
it
wall.
turned around. It turned around and screamed and started clicking its arms.
Yeah, that's how the other one knows stuff's going on.
Hasn't had a turn yet.
29.
29 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Are you rolling with advantage?
Hey,
Oops. Yes, I was. Sorry. 24.
That'll hit.
8.
All right. With your multiple spear stabs, right? Just the 4th and 5th puncture wounds on this thing's torso, it collapses on its back, its legs curling up like a giant insect.
Oh, it died? Oh.
Yep.
Now I'm mad. Ah.
Oh.
I'm depressed mad. I still got movement?
How far did you move? Yeah, you've got probably 15 feet left.
All right.
So now it is your turn, Ilian.
Stab.
All right. You technically have advantage because it is still prone.
Hey. Nice. 26.
That'll hit. Do your damage. Terrible, terrible person.
Feels so good rolling the die in my hand. Like, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate the digital dice.
Hide.
How much damage did you do?
28.
This is why I hate you. Okay. So now it is finally her turn. She's
Or you
going to
hide.
stand up. No one cares. She's going to, I'm just kidding. Roll your stealth. She's going to
That's,
stand up.
22.
Think you hit. And she is going to jump towards Udon and
Yes.
try and grab him with all her arms.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so her arms also have spikes all over them. So you're just
Okay.
being grabbed with spike arms. So you take 28 points of piercing damage,
Oh, good gosh.
and you are grappled,
Okay.
and you are frightened.
Ooh.
Oh God.
All right, and that is her turn.
Well. I'm going to scurry on past Dillian here.
And she's just wrapped around Udon, just spikes digging in.
Actually, going to kind of, instead of doing that, I'm going to poop it out here a little bit.
Okay.
I hit her with a guiding bolt.
All right, roll your attack.
A 28.
That'll hit.
10 damage.
All right. So as your guiding bolt strikes this sorrow sworn, Udon, you feel this like pulse of negative psychic energy just ripple from her spiked arms into your body. So the moment she takes damage, you take 15 points of psychic damage
God.
Oh no.
transferred through her spikes and into you. All right.
Bonus action blade ward.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Awesome. On the creature that's wrapped around Udon?
Yeah.
Nice. Roll your attack.
That's a 22.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
16.
Ooh, nice. You guys are putting some hurt. She's looking damaged. As that bolt of energy blasts into her body, that same wave of psychic entropy courses through the spikes into your body, Udon. You take another 21 points of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Good
Oh,
God
yeah.
Almighty!
Well, Varus, what are you doing? You got to get that chick off your buddy, your new buddy.
Yeah, nobody needs help.
Don't you hate that when the new buddy
Over
needs
here.
help?
We're gonna
You gotta get behind her, get her loose, slam her into the wall.
we're gonna
Suplex her.
bonus action re-hunter's mark.
Awesome.
I'll put that back on there.
Yeah, I got you.
And gonna make 2 attacks with a short sword.
Perfect.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 damage on the first one.
Okay, she's looking hurt. She's riddled with damage, but she's still up. Udon, that psychic energy causes you 13 more points of psychic damage as that pain is transferred into your body through her spikes.
I am also glad I didn't waste a rage here.
23 to hit the second
God.
attack.
That'll hit. Roll your damage. Udon, you take another 11 points of
12.
psychic damage as
12
that
damage.
energy courses through you. 12. She is looking extremely hurt, hanging on by a thread. She's down to 1 HP. She's still got Udon wrapped up.
Hanging by a thread, by the way.
Zero, what are
Yeah,
you doing?
Let's just figure out what's going on. I'm going to cast command on the lady and tell her
Alright.
to drop Udon.
Command has no effect on undead.
Wonderful. So
So you use the spell slot, you try to command her, and she just squeezes Udon even tighter.
it has no effect. Oh yeah, I see. I thought it was gonna be if I can't speak the language.
Yeah, if it can't understand your language, if it's undead, or if the command's directly harmful to that creature, it will not work.
Yeah, I didn't read the undead part.
It's okay.
Good luck, Udon.
All
Give us some
right.
words.
I like it.
Udon, what are you doing?
Let's see if I go down.
Your
What are you
turn.
doing? Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm grappled, ain't I?
Yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't do anything.
I'm still feared, right?
You are feared.
Can I try to break loose?
Yeah. It's a athletics check.
21.
You just flex your shoulders and biceps, and her arms just fly back off of you. She's just standing in front of you, barely on her feet, riddled with wounds, her forearms drooping. That was your action, though.
Guess what? I don't have any healing stuff, or I'm butt naked.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
took off all his clothes.
Halfling rogue. Hey, everybody has their own fighting style. Halfling rogue. You see this lady hanging on by a thread.
Bebop, boop, stab.
Roll your
Was I
attack.
hitting?
Sure.
It's funny.
She has 1 HP. If you hit, she is dead.
18.
That hits. She's dead.
I'm gonna roll my damage anyway.
Yeah, roll that damage.
5, 6, 7, 8,
You
9.
You
10.
dive, roll out from behind Udon, and leap into the air, landing feet against her chest, catching her clavicle with your offhand, and you jam your dagger up under her jaw into her brain, and then ride her body to the ground, rolling off.
29 damage.
Yeah, you come up to your feet, spinning your dagger on your finger like a Harlem Globetrotter with a basketball.
And now I'm gonna start popping them nameplates off.
All right. They are 2 silver nameplates worth 75 gold apiece.
We should be checking for stuff.
And when you take them off, the 2 Sorrowsworn are revived. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Oh no.
I'm just
Wait, don't
kidding.
disrespect the
No,
dead.
no.
Just kidding.
We should probably heal our barbarian friend.
That would be much appreciated.
He should be all right.
I am gonna roll investigation and see if I find
Yeah,
anything.
I will.
Anybody wanna help me look around?
I got
Hey,
you.
what about you?
Got you all 15 HP.
I'll help you
I
with
will help.
I will also help heal him.
it. Oh, everybody's helping Alien.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I got a
healing.
24 investigation.
You search around. You are checking in every nook and cranny. You are certain there is no information in here about how to open that door.
Mike, I'll give you
Got,
another
Yeah,
14.
he got 8 more from me.
Okay.
So the first one was 15, so you got 29 from me.
Okay.
Udon's getting battered with healing spells.
So like I
Treasure
said, Alien,
room or
Guys,
puzzle room?
there's nothing in here worth it.
there's a. This is way off, but there's a book down there, right?
There is
Yeah,
a book.
grab it from Mage Hand.
Maybe it has something containing.
Go grab it from Mage Hand. Somebody. Anybody. I can't do that. Also, I need somebody that can cast invisibility.
I
For
don't.
what, buddy?
I need them to cast it into my ring.
I'm gonna tell this ghost girl that we took care of the things.
I'm so glad that you re-murdered the family I'm serving for this time.
No problem.
No,
You yelled
really,
her
I
salt.
really do
You-
appreciate it because they were not resting. I know I sounded sarcastic, but for
I
sure.
could just cast greater invisibility. Alien, is that?
you got any more problems that need murdered? I'm your man.
Is that a level 4 spell?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
greater invisibility.
Yeah, I can take that, but let's save that for later.
Okay.
If it'll pull too much magic out of you, I don't really want to.
Yeah.
There
we'll
could be
save
more
it.
stuff to get to deal with. We'll wait.
If we need you to be sneaky again, we'll do it.
Alien, you want to be here for this mage hand, or you gonna stay very far away?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill back up here at the top. I'll move back up to the top of the staircase in B2.
What is 30 feet away from?
Yeah,
That's where I'm standing.
I want to be a
staying
little bit
max-
away from it.
Max mage hand
I'm
distance.
just gonna move Udon because that way I
Okay.
can scroll the map down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm staying far away. I'm still not looking pretty good.
Our sorcerer is going to cast Mage Hand.
Yep.
And you're going to attempt to grab what?
What is it, Alien? What am I grabbing?
He said the book.
Okay.
Start small.
Right. So you Mage Hand grab the book. Your hand wraps around it. And it begins to lift, and the book leans forward. And as it lifts up, and the last corner of the book comes off that pedestal, nothing happens.
Wonderful.
It floats its way over to you. It's called Out of the Endless Prison. You flip through it real quick, and it seems to be a book of methods on how to escape the prison plane of Carcerai.
I'm gonna give this to Tank to read.
Uh,
'Cause
it,
I can't
it
read
immediately
very
pulls
well.
him down to the ground. No, I'm just kidding. Slide it in the bag of holding.
Toss it in there.
If you want to read it right now, you can.
You'll have to
Might as well.
land.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't seem to have
Nothing
anything.
happened. You removed that treasure from that pillar, and everything was fine. There's 5 more treasures in there. What are you guys doing? And a puzzle room.
I don't know. I assumed Tank would read this, but Ilya, if you want to tell
I
me to
mean,
take it over.
reading's kind of a long form process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw that tiny HUD up, and we will
Yeah.
read away.
Yeah.
I would like it. I would like that lovely.
Yeah, you guys can do that for sure if you like.
Sit down, take a rest. Take a little rest. We'll handle this for now.
You're taking a short rest.
I'm telling Udon to do that while we keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Ilya,
Wait.
what's next on the cleaning list?
That globe looks pretty good, but so does that necklace over there.
It's up to you, man.
Necklace.
Try the necklace.
All right, necklace. Mage hand in it.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your charisma for your spell modifier, just to see how well you operate this mage hand.
21.
All right, you loop one of the mage hand fingers under the necklace and easily enough lift it up off the pillar, floats back over to you. It seems to have a magical aura. You want to take a minute to check it out, or are you just gonna pocket it?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
All right, roll an Arcana check.
19.
You scan and analyze it looking for magic glyphs, and you recognize that this is a necklace of adaptation. While wearing it, and it does require attunement, but while attuned to it, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws against harmful gases or vapors.
Hey, I don't need this.
Bag of
Okay,
holding.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I was gonna give it to Alien. Let him hold on to it.
I'll take it.
I'm going for the globe.
Is there like 2,000 gold sitting on there?
There is. There is
Yeah, but
7,200 gold sitting in. No, 2,200 gold. Sorry.
Yeah, 22.
My handwriting is terrible, especially when I'm writing this week.
What are you guys doing? You gonna keep snatching stuff?
Just start
Yeah.
snatching. Go from the lightest stuff to the heaviest stuff.
all right. What's the next largest? Yeah.
Probably the
No
drift
globe or
globe.
gold? A drift globe. Okay. 25.
Natural 20. Yeah, you
Yeah.
easily, it kind of floats on its own, and you just mage hand guide it right over into the bag of holding. Tank's just standing there waiting with the bag held open. Flying there waiting with the bag held open.
Is it magical?
Yeah, it's a drift globe. So,
On check.
yeah, you want an Arcana check. Actually, roll me a history check.
11.
So a drift globe is a magic device that stores a map. It will make it so that you can cast light or daylight, but its main thing is that you know that scene in Star Wars when they're looking at the space map and it's like all projected. The drift globe will basically do that for whatever map is stored within.
Oh,
What map is in it? Can I tell?
That's what your check was for. You're not sure.
I'm going for the snow globe now.
All right, roll your charisma check.
25.
Nice. Just the mage hand is just grabbing stuff and tossing it, and Tank is just catching it in the bag like you're throwing laundry in middle school to your little brother.
What else is there?
2,200 gold in
You got that gold
coins
helmet.
and a golden helmet.
I'll go helmet.
All right, roll your charisma check.
Hey.
Okay, so the mage hand lifts the helmet, like makes it where it's like teetering, but the helmet weighs just a little bit too much for the hand, so it tumples over, flips off the pillar, and against the ground. So now the metal helmet, the golden helmet's lying on the ground.
Try to pick it up from the ground.
With the mage hand.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit too heavy for your mage hand, but
Okay.
as you pull it along the ground towards Tank, it's just like this heavy ass metal helmet grinds along the stone ground. You do eventually get it over to the bag of holding. All that's left is the 2,200 gold. You gonna grab it?
Yeah. 14.
All right. You're able to sweep it up little bits at a time. You're probably taking 10 or 20 coins at a time because it's heavy. So it does take you a few minutes to get all these coins off the pillar. And as you take the last handful of coins off the pillar and dump them in the bag of holding, as that last coin leaves that pillar, all 6 pillars jolt for just a second, and they spring up about 8 inches, revealing vents underneath, and noxious fumes of a gas pours out, filling the entire space of this tomb. Everybody in here needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I knew it'd be a greed trap.
Whoopsie.
How's Alien gonna tell me he knew it'd be a greed trap and tell me
I-
to take all stuff?
I mean, that's what Ilian would do at this point. Nothing's happened yet, but Sam knew it's gonna be a fucking greed trap.
All right, how'd everybody's con check go?
Poison, right?
I got a 14.
Holy shit, I rolled good.
Yeah.
21.
Oh shit. That's 6.
Oh,
Guys.
20. Sorry, 20.
15.
All right, okay, all
Change my roll.
right.
18.
All right.
16.
Okay. So everybody who rolled 18 or higher succeeded, so you take half damage. Everybody who failed takes full damage and is poisoned for the next hour. So you take.
Let me use one of my lucky points and re-roll.
Okay. So everybody who failed takes 47 points of poison damage
Yes.
and is poisoned for the next hour.
That got me a 24.
I cast
every,
it out.
everybody who
What?
succeeded takes half of that, so 23 points of poison damage and is not poisoned.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration on myself?
I
Or
see
is
why
this
not.
poison? That cuts it in half.
Okay.
Right,
I get rid of my poison with that.
And this is not disease, right?
right. So after a few moments, the noxious fumes dissipate enough to not continue doing damage to you guys. What's everybody doing? But you got a bunch of sweet treasure.
I'm casting. It's gonna do mass cure wounds on everybody.
Everybody,
So 14.
14 HP back to everybody. All right, this whole place is cleared out except for that door with the tiles.
I'm gonna go look at the pillars,
Go.
see if there's any clues.
I'm gonna go take a look at the tiles.
All right, both of you guys roll investigation checks.
26.
Okay, I mean, you recognize that every single one of the letters is a button. Other than that, there's not really much else to discover to you.
Got 12.
You search around the pillars, and other than that one inscription about what good is treasure when home is denied, that's the only thing you find.
So what letters are on the tiles?
So the tiles say Dolendar, and they also say no world to return. Are you in the room now? You over here?
Yeah.
What do y'all think, boys? You guys got any ideas?
Can I look at the nameplates and see the names?
Yeah, so the two names on those nameplates are Nolan Dolendar, beloved brother, and Avisha Dolendar, beloved sister. There's really not much else to do other than start pressing
Wonder.
buttons.
Start hitting fucking buttons.
Yeah, that's really, unless somebody has an idea of something else, you're pretty much at that point where it's time to hit some buttons.
No world to return. We got that snow globe with the world we want to return.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's why I wanted it.
I think you want to hand that out.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and give that to Ilion.
The snow globe.
Oh no. I'll push the NWTR.
Okay, so you push in, and it immediately snaps back out, and a wave of psychic energy flashes across this room. Everybody in here make a charisma saving throw. Everybody in B5.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whew.
No, I failed that.
Got a 16.
God dang it.
Oh yeah, 8's a fail. Everybody in there takes 29 points of psychic damage as this wave of entropy washes across you.
That's bad.
Yep.
pretty steep.
Fuck, that hurts.
I think pressing buttons ain't the way to go.
Definitely don't start with N.
So Eldon is going to sneak up here. He's like, "How's it going in there?"
Come push this in.
I'm not much of a pushing kind of guy, but I will have a look at it if you wish. Perhaps we should think of what we know of the Dolendar family. Maybe there's a clue in there somewhere. What do we know about them?
Brothers and sisters?
It's more specific to this family. Everybody has brothers and
I
sisters.
see. I see. I got you.
Also, you're not in this room. Where are you
Yeah.
at? Why do
I'm
I hear your
talking
voice?
I'm talking through Alien.
Maybe we should put the old huts up and take a long rest.
I would not advise it.
Oh,
Take a long rest in a dungeon.
It's depressing in here, man. You
Really,
don't
him
want
learned that a long time ago. Don't do that.
You guys doing? You got the wrong button in psychic energy.
Well, I'm getting away.
Eldon recommends thinking of the family and what we know about them.
Well, I mean, I don't know nothing about them, do I?
Well, you know that they knew stuff about portals, but for some reason couldn't use them. That they were cursed. You know that the tomb makes you feel sadness and isolation.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we might need our genius wizard on this one.
Okay, everybody get out of the room.
You gotta tell me twice.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Here I go.
try one more thing.
Good luck, Gillian.
I'm gonna hit H.
All right, you press in the H, and it snaps back out. Make a perception check, and then make your charisma saving throw.
Perception is 24. No, 22.
Right.
And charisma saving is 19.
Okay, so you take 23 points of psychic damage cut in half to 11.
11. Okay.
But as you push that button and it snaps back out, you realize that there is a mechanism back there. So potentially,
Oh no, I'm gonna dig at that. I'm
with
gonna
a
look at that.
very high roll, you may be able to disable the device that's inside these tiles.
Oh, that hurt. Everybody, hey,
Can I
that thing you did earlier with the helping me with the lock. Somebody do that, and somebody come in here and give me a hand. Somebody that's still feeling okay.
I'm going to
I'm not.
cast guidance on him.
I will back
I'll
up.
go in. I'll go.
Guidance.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him some help.
All right, so you're going to cast guidance and you're going to give him the help action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Alien, you're going to try to disable this device by reaching your tools through the little slits in the tiles.
Yep, that's you want me to use thieves tools for that?
Yes, sir. Or sleight of hand, your choice.
Alien don't miss those.
Actually,
You
no, it's
don't
fine.
miss.
It's true.
I might as well be walking through the.
You might as well just go through the walls.
There
Yeah,
we
might as
go.
well.
18,
I'll see y'all
19,
later. He don't
20,
miss.
Since we're all so confident, might as well just
21
everyone
plus
stand in this room.
13,
yeah, it's
34.
a safe idea. 34 total?
Yeah, I rolled a 17. I got a 4 on the D4, and my thieves tools are plus 13.
I told y'all you don't miss, man.
I don't
I told you. I'll
know.
see y'all on the other side.
All right. So Ilian seeing that little gap when he pushed the H, taking that psychic damage, taking one for the team. He's able to slide his thieves tools in, and he's working. He feels mechanisms. He's slowly using his tools to map out every piece of this intricate machine, and he finally finds the one cog. He's like, all right, if I snap this loose, this whole thing falls apart. Click, does it. The tiles come raining down to the floor with the only letters that don't come loose are the letters A, L, O, N, and E. So, yeah.
Oh, SOT, bros. RIP.
And
That alone.
the door just releases the pressure and opens just a hair.
Good job, Billion. Alone was my next
Walker
guess.
never misses.
No,
No,
I'm
I
just
missed a
kidding.
few times. I felt it.
All right,
Oh,
you
think
guys.
about it.
You
Someone
know what
should
you have
put
to
on
do
that
now, Billion.
necklace.
You guys going in the room?
I'll peek in there.
All right, roll sleight of hand and perception for your peek and your look.
Oh shit, my perception is nat 20. Sleight
Nice.
of hand is going to be a 24.
You don't miss.
All right, let's see here.
There's mountains in here.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So on the far side of this room, you see a stone coffin. Between the door you're at and that coffin, the floor is studded with sharp metal blades. And a person-shaped figure with elongated arms lurks near the coffin,
Near it or in it?
near it.
Don't like that.
I don't think any of us do.
Hey, this telepathy lasts 10 minutes. Is that already going?
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, this is Numi, by the way. I should have thrown her in here earlier. She's back over here.
I like the other one better.
All right. She does not seem to notice you, Elaine, even though you've opened her door.
She's got long creepy arms too.
Yeah. Long, creepy arms.
Okay,
Um,
guys, I'm not feeling so hot. I don't think I want to be. I'm gonna converse with my crew here.
as we're conversing, I'm going to cast a healing word.
As you speak this healing word with this door cracked next to you, you hear the.
I thought we was kind of like sneaking off to the side, like kind of like whispering, huddled up.
Yeah, you did, but
So that whole thing, into the game, we said if you imagine a different way.
Yeah, I thought we was like when we conversing, we were like huddling in and being like, "Ah, what am I doing?" And I was gonna like touch somebody and heal them a little bit.
I mean, it's healing word, So you have to say
Where-
something.
Yeah, I mean, I
All
was
right, roll a
planning on
stealth
whispering
check.
it. That's what I was meaning. I was planning on whispering it.
Roll a stealth check for you to see how stealthily you can word.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45.
11.
Yeah, I mean, your magic requires a certain amount of conviction when you speak the words. So it's hard to whisper magic, especially that's not how you trained it. You gotta say it with your chest to make the magic happen. So she heard you a little bit. She's not
Do I
coming after you. You just hear this wailing scream coming from the next room.
I guess I get it off though. I mean,
Yeah, the spell happens and all.
because I'm not sitting too hot, boys.
Give yourself a pep talk.
You can do this.
Do you still have that creator invisibility?
Yep.
I seen a guy one time use it. I feel like I can use it pretty well, but I don't want to tap you out if that's all you got.
You yeah, I don't know about it. It's gonna tap it out.
Did you cast that just on yourself, or did we all get health from that?
It was just healing word on myself. I mean, I could do a mass healing word, but I don't see why I shouldn't. They already
Okay.
know we're here.
She's not attacking. She just screamed.
He's not. Yeah.
You guys are still on the outside. You peek back in the door and she's like perched on her coffin, like looking all creepy.
Hey, we'll be right with you.
Yeah.
Um,
Crevice of Dusk is supposed to be in here somewhere. This is the last room. And it's got a creepy lady in it.
Coffin closed.
Doesn't look like it. By the way, the necklace that you guys picked up, that necklace of adaptation, it had an inscription on it that said, "My breath is yours, Kaveta. Take it."
what do you say, boys? Want to kill her? Maybe she's not hostile. She's
Maybe,
not like
yeah,
the
maybe
other
we
things.
won't have to.
She's
Yeah.
creepy and screaming. I
You
wanna
open the
kill
door
her.
and she screams again. Ah!
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe her name is Kaveta.
You wanna
Maybe
go
we can
ask her?
talk our way through- I mean,
I'll go ask her what her name is.
and call her back. But you want to do this? You want me to?
Well, I was gonna. It's up to you.
I asked you.
I'm willing to do it, and if you're not, I'll do it.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Well, then have at it there, Skippy.
Okay.
Last words you heard. Have it, Skippy.
I feel great.
Walk to the edge of the room, open up the door a little bit more, and ask her what her name is.
All right. Make a
What?
persuasion
Ma'am.
check.
That's what I was
Excuse me.
thinking.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Just a normal.
Tony.
so what'd you do, Austin?
I asked her what her name was.
Was it Cavetta?
Well,
She scream at you?
relax. We gotta figure this out. 29.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, damn that! I might have to change to that color.
Yeah, bros
Yeah, how many nat 20s did he roll? He hacked the freaking system. So you open the door, like, excuse me, ma'am, what was your name again? And she just kind of like, she goes to scream. She's like, oh? And like turns her head to the side looking at you. She raises her arm up like she was going to attack you, but kind of just stops and just gives you a curious look. She doesn't answer you, but she's.
Now she's let her defenses down. Kill her.
That's fireball.
She's grinning.
Fireball.
I might mage hand give her this. That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh,
If we're thinking her name's Kaveta, that is Kaveta a womanly name or a manly name?
It's more of a feminine name, yeah.
Could be that sister in there, or it could be this
Well,
woman.
the sister's name you know.
Oh, okay.
It is Avisha.
I'm gonna mage hand her the necklace. Well, Alien has to give it to me because I gave it to him. If he wants it.
Okay.
So you hang the necklace, this very valuable magical necklace, on Zero's mage hand, right? Extremely valuable necklace.
Up to you. It's up-
oh no. Alien's more sad now.
You hang it on the mage hand?
Oh. Well, if it's that or my life, are you sure this is what we need to do?
I ain't sure about shit. She didn't even tell me your name.
I guess we'll try it, but I don't like it.
You got another idea?
Yeah.
Tell it.
Kaveta! I just shout out her name. Shout out the name.
Did you hear that?
All right,
Cavetta.
make a persuasion check, Ilian.
Oh, God.
Okay. Really should have, took some points in that shit. That's not
Got
bad.
this,
It was
buddy.
18,
I believe in you.
21.
He don't miss.
She like swings her big like extended arm with the hook and just like scratches across the stone of the coffin in front of her, and she just stands there snarling.
Can I do an insight to see if I feel like that's because that's where her coffin is, or if it's because she doesn't like the name?
Sure. Roll insight.
Oh, fuck. Dropped it. Son of a bitch. What is that? Hold on. I literally got it on the board. Okay, it's sitting on natty.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Just don't miss.
Did you roll it on purpose or did you drop it? 'Cause you said, "Oh
No,
shit,
I
I
rolled
dropped
it,
it."
but it rolled off my book. And
All right, all right. You get the feeling that she seems to be responding to the name, and not necessarily in a aggressive, like she hates it kind of way.
Are you trapped here?
She just screams again. "Rah!" You get the feeling that her mind is not, she's not there, but somehow you're with your incredible rolls
Believe me, they're
are
gonna fight you
piercing
soon enough.
through this. Well, between you and Zero, you're somehow bridging the gap of tormented undeath to reach to the soul buried deep within.
Very beautiful.
No, I'm gonna look back at Zero and be like, I'm pretty sure that's her.
Did we give her the necklace?
I mean, I don't know if that'll help her, but if it means we can get out of here, we can try.
You don't want to give her breath back?
The necklace didn't seem like it says, "My breath is yours, Cavetta. Here, take it." Right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's her breath. I feel like it's somebody else's.
Well, she can speak to us if she gets some breath.
It's a good idea. I don't
It's a
see
good
how
point.
you
I'll give it to him.
All right. He hangs the extremely expensive, valuable magical necklace on your mage hand.
Alright. Is that 30 feet or less?
Right at 30 feet.
Get it right up to. Do I need to roll for it?
No, that's all right. It's as you float the mage hand across the necklace, she's still snarling, like snapping at it. And then as it draws closer to her, she begins to calm down a little bit, and her eyes start to come more into focus on the necklace. And as it gets to where it's hanging right in front of her face, she's staring at it in totally absorbed in viewing this dangling piece of jewelry. At first, her mouth hangs open and like a sickly, necrotic drool drips from her jaw. But as the necklace slowly rotates in the air where it's hanging, it's reflecting the lights from. Well, there's not any light in here, but it's reflecting its facets in her eyes. She kind of leans forward and bends her head down a little bit, almost like she's inviting you to hang the necklace around her neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna step forward 5 feet and then put the.
So you step forward and using your mage hand, you dangle the necklace down, you gently put it over her head. As the chain goes around her head and the main amulet part of the necklace drops against her chest, there's a flash of white light, blinding, and you can't see anything for a few moments. You have to blink because you already have this amazing, super advanced 300 feet dark vision, and the flash of this light. It's like somebody turned the lights on when you got night vision goggles on. It takes you a couple moments to get over the pain and the surprise. And as you blink this blindness away, you see hovering, floating in the middle of this room, this angelic figure of this beautiful woman, older, probably late 40s, early 50s, but well taken care of, beautiful gown, beautiful hair, and she has this just divine aura radiating off of her, and she looks down at you and says, "How long has it been?"
Do I know how long it's been?
No context to answer that question.
Okay, well I have no idea how long you've been, but we've been here for quite a bit, and we need to leave.
She looks around at her surroundings and she waves her hand, and all of the blades retract into the floor. And she kind of like drifts down and like gently lands, and with incredibly light feet is crossing the floor, coming towards you, her gown flowing around her, and you just feel this warmth of divine radiation coming off of her. And she says, I don't sense them anymore. Is my family finally at peace?
Yes, we put them to rest for you.
She takes in a deep, calming breath. Her shoulders rise and fall. She looks at you and tilts her head just a little to the side and says, Then you've done us all a great service this day. The way forward is clear for you. The Dullendar family is forever in your debt. And she starts to spread her arms out as she rises from the floor, and she grows brighter and brighter and brighter till you have to cover your eyes from the blinding radiance, and then shatters into a million sparkles of fairy dust and is gone. Nothing's left in this room except for a smooth, safe floor and an empty coffin across the way.
I'm gonna open the coffin with a mage hand.
There's no lid on the coffin.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I'll
just
just
make my way on up there. We'll look at it.
So you look down into the coffin, and the bottom of it stretches out in space to what looks like a giant swirling vortex, almost like a Rick and Morty portal, but it's more like purple and grays and pinks than the green of his portal. You
It looks
get
like
the feeling that you have found your crevice of dusk.
right.
Hey, alien.
Looking for something a little bigger than that.
What are the chances this sends us to a different plane than back where we wanted to go?
My experience with planar travel's only been through people who cast a spell and designate the location. So I really don't know.
Now this looks like exactly what we've been searching for. Great work, everyone. Well, who's
Thank you,
first?
Elder.
Who's first?
So I'll go first.
Jump in.
Yep.
All right. Zero jumps in the portal, cannonball style, and he hits the surface and disappears.
Rest in peace.
Valvaris, you're following after?
Jumping right on in.
Gone.
Throwing little dude in.
Okay, he can't resist. He disappears.
I'll go ahead and fly in.
You're flying. All right. Head first down in the swirling vortex of probably not instant death.
That's nice people in this place.
Anybody else? Zulk, you still here? All right. Zulk's jumping in.
All right.
You going, Udon?
No, I'm going last.
Who's on the last?
Ilian, what are you doing? Udon's standing there gesturing for you to go.
I thought he said he threw the little dude in.
He did.
Not you, the other little dude.
Yeah, he threw
Oh.
Eldon in.
Oh. I thought I got yeeted.
That's
Okay.
normal, dude. That's just normal sized man.
I'll climb up on the side of it and tuck up into a ball like I'm ready to take an impact and then roll off the edge.
All right, Udon. You watch Ilian disappear into the portal. And it shuts off behind him. There was a limit. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding.
Go find my own
He's
way.
going back out the way he came.
You diving in?
Gotta find
Diving in.
All right. You guys are ripped through time and space. You feel the power of magic swirling around you as you are catapulted through the planes of existence. And you show back up lying in one of the other rooms of the catacombs in the Never Death graveyard. You make your way back out. As you go, you find that the cultists have abandoned the place. It seems like, even though you only were in the Shadowfell for like a day and a half, not even, probably 3/4 of a day, about 18 hours or so. Uh, it looks like at least a week or two has gone by here. The food that's left over is moldy, like would take at least a week or two to happen. Nobody else is left in this place. It's all been cleared out. You guys return to the surface, and are you heading back to Lord Neverember to find out what's going on? What are you doing?
We
And
got
collect
all
your
the nobles. Yeah,
yeah.
got them all to safety.
So you're after
First
your
thing,
reward.
I'm gonna look back at
Yeah.
everybody and be like, "You all know we just set that vampire free.
Huh?
She knew the portal was here, but I don't think that she ever
Oh,
used it.
I got you. I thought she used it to get blood and stuff.
I don't think she made it past the people in here, or the people that were in there."
That's true.
That sounds like a problem for a different day.
If we save the people we're meant to save, who cares about the people we put in danger along the way?
Such heroism.
That vampire lady was nice. I don't know what
Probably going to get our reward, right? See what's going on.
All right. So,
Yeah, if I don't
uh,
get paid, I'm gonna be pissed.
okay. So you guys head back up to Lord Neverember's humble villa. Well, it's a pleasure to see you all. I was worried that something bad had happened when you did not return. The nobles arrived a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, said you freed them, but we hadn't seen you, so I was beginning to suspect the worst.
well, we got one extra noble here.
Oh, yes, Eldon, very good, very good. So you will all be wanting your reward, I presume. And as I definitely said specifically, your reward is you each will receive an estate here in Neverwinter that you will have the deed signed over to you. There are many abandoned noble estates here because of the things that have happened over the last several years. So you can get houses all grouped together, or you can spread them out as you wish. Um, and in the time that you've been gone, the nobles, their families have pooled some resources to give you all a bit of a reward. I was going to redistribute it to some valuable charities did you not return, but since you are here, I will pass it on to you. It's 9,000 gold in total. You may disperse amongst yourselves how you see fit, but feel free to choose your houses. Let the master of real estate know which houses you would like to stay in. And again, Neverwinter thanks you for your contributions.
So it sounds like we just got our own community, boys.
Gated community.
That's another settlement that needs your
I'm
help.
gonna, I'm gonna pull out my little. Yeah,
Pull out your little what?
Leaving money up and get the calculator out.
9,000.
9,000. You say 5 or 9?
9.
Nine. Distributed how we see fit.
Right,
And-
so Ilian now has 9,000 gold.
And you each receive an estate. There's 6 of you, so 1,333 gold apiece.
Never seen this much gold in my life.
You divide your gold up. You go. You pick out your houses. Ilian picks out one that's very dark and brooding with black shutters. Udon picks out a gym filled with training dummies.
Wooded.
Tank takes up an old abandoned library. Zero donates his house to orphans.
Yeah.
What a nice
I'm down with that.
But in all seriousness, so you guys completed your task. You saved these nobles, and you somehow, there's some stuff going on with this cult of Vecna. You guys got tied up in it. You had some weird energies flowing through you, but you're back in the prime material. Things seem pretty good. You got a good chunk of gold, and you have a place to stay. Time is going to pass a little bit here. There's not going to be another major problem that you guys like on the scale of what would be worth us playing through for some time, like months, if not years. So, you guys, what are you doing in the interim time before this adventure picks back up. You guys can go on other adventures. You can fight, demons. You can save other people. You can have mundane lives. You can start businesses. You can do whatever you want. So,
Casino.
yeah, tell me what you guys want to do for the next year or two.
I'm gonna run this orphanage. That is my house,
Perfect.
and
I also want
I
to run
might
a
also run a market.
Run what?
Some sort of. I want to be some sort of merchant as well.
Okay, cool. What kind of merchant do you want to be, Zero?
What are the options?
arms dealer.
Anything your little
No.
heart desires, you can try.
I'll sell magic things.
Sell magic items. Okay, so I'll say that you're going to have to invest 1,000 gold in order to start your magic item business, and make a charisma check.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 11. Nope.
He got
15.
robbed.
15.
Okay,
Oh
so
wait, no, it's 11. Oh, it's just plus my charisma.
right, 11.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you start your magic item business, but your disposition is just a little bit too nice. When people tell you their sob stories, you're like, okay, you can have a discount. So your business, as of, we'll say 18 months later, when we're going to pick the story back up, you are breaking even.
Okay.
But you do have a business. All right, what's everybody
It's
else
wonderful.
doing? And you
I'm
have your
opening.
orphanage. So your
Yeah.
magic item business makes like just enough money to fund your orphanage.
Okay.
I'm gonna run a like a little in-home clinic through my house.
For orphans.
Let's say like the lower levels of society. I
Okay.
don't know.
All right.
Kind of like on a
So
cheaper side.
okay. So are
Damn.
you trying to make a profit or are you trying to help people?
Trying to help people.
Okay. So that isn't too crazy expensive. That'll take 200 gold since you're running out of your house. And go ahead and make a medicine check.
Medicine. That is a 15.
You do help a lot of people over the course of 18 months. And while, again, you're not trying to make money, you do improve the overall health and well being of the lower class people in Neverwinter. So that could come back to help you in the future. We'll see how things go. But you are known, you're a well known figure that, like this guy, if you have problems, if you can't afford to pay, he'll help you out.
Nah, sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, what's everybody else doing?
For our conversation, we get paid and everything. I'm gonna pull out my stone.
Mhm.
I'm gonna write a few things on it,
Okay.
and I'm gonna wait on a portal to appear.
So you guys see Ilian. He says, I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go, check in with
I have other business to take care of. I've got a
Oh,
my
damn
job
you.
here is unfinished, but I'll be back. I do have to check in at my other home.
And about that time, a portal appears behind Ilian.
That guy's got 2 wives.
You mean tell me this whole time we could have used that portal to get out of where we were?
And
It
he
doesn't
backs
quite work
into
like
it.
Who knows?
Swoop, Ilian's gone. So are you getting up to your usual business while you're away, Ilian?
Yeah.
All right, make a stealth check for me.
Well, I rolled a 19, so 32.
Okay, roll me a d8.
6.
Okay, so over the 18 months, serving your other duties as a guild assassin and hanging out with your primary NPC companion, you make another 6,000 gold from assassin contracts and guild work over the 18 months.
It must be fucking nice.
You don't
We don't
miss.
know we don't know he
What
gets
is
up
this?
to that.
Booming.
He's a nice guy to us.
All right, Tank, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my high intelligence and figure out how to start a casino.
Okay, that sounds great. That will take probably 1,200 gold worth of investment to get a casino up, the building, all the games, all the employees. So yeah, a lot of liquor license. Make an intelligence check for running your casino business.
17.
Nice. Okay. So you actually maybe you use illusion magic. Maybe some of the games are a little bit slanted toward the house. But over the 18 months, you figure out how to turn this casino profitable. Roll me a d6.
5.
5? Okay. So you will get 5,000 gold every time you level up from the
Oh, nice.
profits coming in from running your casino. So, Udon, what are you spending your 18 months doing?
I'm going to give Tank, Zulk, and Zero 300 gold each, just for them to leave me alone. And I'll go back to my forest.
All right. So,
That damn gold. Keep it.
make an athletics check for all the stuff you get up to back in your forest home.
Athletics check.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, baby. I think
Silver
that'd be a
barbs.
28. It's 28.
Okay, so you're back there, you're out in the woods, you're doing your thing. You have your people that you are hanging out with, you have your animal kingdom that you run. So you return to nature and develop that.
I left a hawk behind on my
s-
estate for if they need me to come back.
you develop your strong bond with nature. You get a +2 bonus to your wisdom
Ooh, thank you.
from the time you spend back in the wilderness with your
Damn,
animal friends.
I should have done something selfish.
No, you're good, man.
It was well, you just didn't roll
I'm just
super
kidding.
high.
I'm just kidding.
Valvaris, what are you
Look at
doing?
us telling the world.
I'm gonna open up a stable
All right,
to train animals and have
okay, that sounds
animals that
awesome.
we can use to move carts, wagons, etc.
I got you. And are you trying to make money off of it too?
Yeah.
All right, so that will take about 800 gold to invest into it. Make me an animal handling check to see how well your mount business is running.
19 plus 5, 24.
Nice. Okay. So you can choose one of the mounts from the fine greater steed because over the course of this time of you starting this business, having mounts, breeding different mounts, you came across a very well trained either Pegasus or Griffin or any of those choices from the greater mounts, and you guys formed a bond. And it's your mount, you're his rider. You guys are connected. You also will be able to provide the entire party with mounts for free. They won't be greater mounts; they'll be the regular kind. But you could also probably secure some greater mounts if the party wanted to, but it would take some gold. Roll me a d4.
3.
You make 300 gold off of your stables every time you level up. All right. So you guys are living your lives. You're doing your thing. You're all separated. I mean, some of you guys are still in Neverwinter. You're still buddies, but you guys have gone your own ways. You have your own lives. About a year later, you start having dreams, weird dreams, seeing a hand holding an eyeball, seeing a skeletal figure in dark purple robes floating in the middle of a bunch of crystals with reflections all around, chanting. You start, as you're walking down the street, you swear you see just like a skeletal figure standing in the shadows of an alleyway, and you turn to look and it's not there. And you each are having these things happen separately, and it takes you a few months to work up the courage to say something to another member of the group. And then when they do, you're like, oh, I have two. And then over the next few weeks, you all start getting in contact with each other, and you all start realizing you're all having very similar visions that whatever happened in that graveyard, you have some sort of connection, some sort of link to Vecna. You guys all decide to meet back in Neverwinter to discuss what's going on. And as you're all traveling, Udon, you're coming down from the mountains. Ilian, you're on your way from your distant shores. You're all headed back together. Each one of you individually is just sucked into space time. It's that same feeling, swirling gray and purple energy all around you as you're getting port keyed the ephemeral space between life and reality. And you all shunt and like get jolted to your feet, and you're all standing in a circle with all your friends, everybody who's there in that graveyard, and you're in a really nice, fancy, clean, what looks to be some kind of study or workspace, but it looks like there's a lot of expensive stuff around. And that is where we will stop. You don't know where you're at, you don't know how you got there, you just know you're with your boys, and you have all been having weird visions of Vecna.
There's treasure around.
There are a lot
Did
of
we
nice,
level up?
expensive looking things. You guys are
I'm gonna
all now
take it.
level 11. Yes.
This is
Where's
gonna
that
be
reliable town?
after we got these perks.
You can have your 5,000 gold. It won't save you.
How many kids do I got in my orphanage?
Roll percentiles.
Ooh.
97% of Neverwinter is orphans.
You have 57 orphans of varying ages, from 2-year-olds to 17-year-olds.
Who's gonna feed them kids?
You have employees. I mean, you're running a business. You're not the only worker. The kids will be
Yeah,
fine.
but if the bosses could snatch up existence.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope that everybody who works for you is as altruistic as you are.
Trust me.
But that's where we'll cut it
Only hire
off.
good people.
We'll find out where you guys are at and how you got there next time. Thanks everybody who's watched this with us.